No more bad government in Nigeria. And that was the only media that have been consistent speaking against the bad government and for the purpose for reformers. Niger what yo. No more bad government. Niger what? No more bad government. Niger what? No more bad government. The only media that have been speaking. No more bad government. The voice of the voiceless. No more bad government. No more bad government. For the poor, no more bad government. Niger war, no more bad government. Niger war to be here, no more bad government. No more bad government. No more bad government. In Nigeria, no more bad government. No more bad government. No more bad government. The only media, the number one media in Nigeria, no more bad government. That have been speaking against government. No more bad government. Niger war, no more bad government. Niger what you? The voice of the voiceless. The voice of the voiceless. Voice for the voiceless. Voice for the voiceless. Niger what? Voice for the voiceless. Niger Watch Media. The only media that have been speaking against bad government. Being consistency since 1944.
Now I'm supporting that. This or that or that.
I understand that.
Yes.
But let me put it another way, because we talked about your political role as a rebel with a cause. Mm-hmm. And that's over the issue of zoning, which came up repeatedly during your time in the House of Representatives, and you consistently defeated that. How clear-eyed are you about the risks that the issue of zoning poses to the ADC, with the main contenders for the 2027 presidential ticket coming from the North and the South?
Charles. This issue of zoning is something that is having a lot of faces. And it depends on where your standpoint, where you are looking at it. If you are looking at power shift from north to south, you calculate the years that the South has had presidency from 1999. When the zoning actually started, to where we are today. If you are one of those who are saying that the North should have it, your argument will be that the South has been more in power.
Yeah, which one is your argument then?
Hold on. I want us to have the best. Me. Wherever he's going to come from.
Yeah, but you have to agree. And I don't know. I mean, you've got.
From my trajectory, Charles, is clear.
Yeah, but what
that
I'm saying,
I've never been a product of zoning.
I know, but what I'm saying is that
from being minority leader to being Speaker of the House, so I believe that Nigeria should have the best.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is that
if someone's mother is gasping and in a critical condition, and you are rushing her to the hospital, are you going to ask for a physician from your local tribe, or you are going to ask for the best hand that can save your mother?
I understand that point, but I mean...
So that's the situation of Nigeria today.
Yeah, but you have very sharp instincts as a politician. And I wonder if you are at least a little bit afraid about that and what it could mean for the ADC and the direction it might be forced to head in.
By the grace of God, I believe that any candidate that the ADC comes up with in 2027 will defeat Bola Ahmed Tinubu.
But it could cause divisions within the ADC.
We are managing, our differences, Charles, and we are having Nigeria and Nigeria's interest at heart. Rest assured that the leadership of ADC under David Mark is having this country and its interest at heart.
Well, let me look at it from another angle. Many Nigerians believe that the same political class keeps recycling itself. What do you say to them?
Yes, there is that factor you cannot remove. I have always been urging people of good character, with capacity and content to join politics. We must not leave it to those that are otherwise. Anybody that wants to come into the is invited. I believe in quality, I believe in content, I believe in character and capacity.
And are you yourself still seeking higher office, or is your focus now on shaping power behind the scenes, a kind of kingmaker of sorts?
Not kingmaker. I am playing.
All right, guys. I appreciate every one of you right there. Thanks for your time with us. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you all, my wonderful people. On this particular interview by Tambuwal, some of you questioned this interview yesterday. I have to bring it back here again, even though I've watched it, but I rewatched it again yesterday, and I have to bring it here again so that we can watch it all over again, especially in that area where questions were thrown to him that Peter Obi or nothing, Peter Obi's life is the only life they have in ADC, and then another question thrown to him by saying, what's his preference, and zoning. I want to say, how do you expect Tambuwal to answer those questions? For me, he answered the questions brilliantly. One, he said he don't want to mention his favorite right now. When it gets to the bridge, we will cross it. That's the best way to answer it. You want him to say, Peter Obi is our best, Atiku is our best. No, he can't do that. Especially when they have opposition, people like satanic people in APC and all that. For me, he answered that question brilliantly. Then when it comes to zoning, I also believe he answered the question brilliantly. Although since 1999, he said the body, or rather the people that have benefited from the presidency are from the South, right? But regardless of that, he said that is not even his problem. His main concern is the best should be chosen. So how will I say me to answer him? For me, I believe he answered all the questions brilliantly. Because some people reached out yesterday saying that, oh, the way Tambuwal answered that question, it shows that Peter Obi is in trouble, Peter Obi is this, Peter. How else do you want him to? You want him to come on and rise to be saying that Peter Obi is our best? Come on, that's not how you play politics. And the best way to answer zoning, that's all he did. That the best. Between you and I, who is the best? Allow him to choose people like Atiku first, before we will know that, oh, we can speak. But for now, I can't speak any ills about him. Overall, I've said this so many times on this platform as well, that the best should be choosing, not about zoning. And that's what he said. So for me, on that part, that's why I brought that particular area, to re-listen again so that we can talk on it. When it gets to that time, he said, yes, they want to allow someone to have a ticket first before he can speak and all that to support anybody. But if you are saying that they are going to compete for the ticket, yeah, I have concern over that if they compete for the ticket, due to the money, excessive money spending on delegates, I don't know how Peter Obi is going to compete on that. But I believe our principal is well prepared this time. For him to move to ADC, he can't come back to explain to us that, oh, I wanted to. He's prepared. So let's be patient, please, my people. I'd like us to take this last video here, then we'll take it from there. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to every one of you. Mother for Mommy Diaspora, good evening to you, Mommy. Thanks for all that you do. I appreciate you always. Thanks for always being there for us. Abu Azim, my brother, I appreciate you. Good evening to you. Thanks for all that you do. Madam Peggy Modi, thank you very much, man. I appreciate you. Madam Lady Gina, thank you very much, my good evening to you. Mr. Johnson Emmanuel, Discussion Channel TV, thank you very much, my people. I appreciate you all. Then we have more people right there already. I have Tombra in the building. Thank you very much. Wisdom Lucky, I can see you as well. Osagbovo, I can see you right there. Thank you. Amy, thank you, Madam Amy. Good evening, good evening, good evening to you. Ovatos Akabele is right there. Kingsley is with us as well. Thank you, my wonderful people. And then we have Lucy Eno in the building. Thank you very much. Good to hear from you today, man. Good evening to every one of you right there, my people. Arrange TV right there with us. Thank you very much for your time with us. I appreciate you. Olarawaju, I can see right there. Good evening to you. Guys, press on the like as I'm just mentioning your name. Do your part, press on the like, or rather copy the link and help us to share. Give us awareness every day on this platform. You know, we are doing a lot. I am a wonderful panelists, callers, and commenters. So always do your part by helping us to share. Isaac, I can see you. Thank you very much. Good evening to you. And many others are going to be joining us later on. Let's take this last short videos quickly, then we'll take it from here.
Primary is going to be direct or indirect primaries. Whichever way, we heard that there is pressure on Atiku to supposedly just support Peter Obi so they win. In your strategic positioning about this whole thing, you have always maintained that the strategic way to unseat Tinubu is for Atiku to emerge as a flag bearer and for Peter Obi to be a deputy. But Atiku has always contested, and in most occasions he has lost. He lost to Tinubu in 2023. What's the propensity that it will be stronger this time around, or that he has an opportunity to unseat Tinubu in 2027?
Esther.
Sir?
Never you compare two situations because they can never be the same thing. At every point in time, things change. Time and chance changes everything.
Okay.
What happened in 2023 cannot happen in 2027. That is a fact.
Obviously.
So why are we talking about 2023 with what happened? If not for an Atiku, most of the things that rattled the Tinubu and that wouldn't have happened. No other person would have faced Tinubu in such a manner. Is that a fact or not? Is there not an Atiku who went to bring in something that almost made the Tinubu to lose that election? Tell me any other opposition member that would have done that. Please tell me. All the things that Tinubu went through in Chicago, United States, who was sponsoring and who was behind it? Was it not Atiku? Who else did that? No, tell me who else can do that or more. That is the reality. Look, you know, there is an environment you can operate with. Your best will come out. Esther, true or false?
Sure.
There is another environment they will put you. People will bond. What is going on? But this lady used to be very good. Though. What is, you know? Nobody will know that you are operating in a toxic environment, and your system cannot accommodate it. Meanwhile, somebody will go to the same environment and excel. That is how this life is. Know your limit, know your capacity. People like to work in such a toxic environment. They like to work in a crisis.
Is it that they believe that if Peter Obi emerges as the ADC candidate, that Tinubu will definitely win him hands down?
Esther, the rough fight that involve Uncle Obedient, are you ready to follow Peter Obi through? We have been saying this thing that you don't want to hear. There are evidence on ground to support what I'm saying. All the while that they have been disenfranchising you in Lagos here, what did you do? You did not even put up a protest. You think that going to Abuja is the ultimate. How about members of the National Assembly? If they are not in Obi's party, will they allow him to work? Will he operate there? That is why I've been telling Obedient, come out en masse and support Peter Obi and stop just talking. Stop threatening the man. Support him. Come out en masse, not just one or two persons talking. En masse. Because that is what he needs. And not this your harassment. You have done this before, it did not work. So why are you still doing it? Instead of talking, start doing. Esther, the other day I told you that we have 774 local government in Nigeria. True or false?
Yes.
Good. In each of these 774 local government, each local government will have at least 200 polling units. That is where you cast your vote. 200 in each of the local government. Please calculate it. And you are expected to put one agent in those polling units, each of them. Somebody use your laptop and do the calculation. See how much it will cost you alone to put those agents to protect your vote, because that is where the rigging starts. If you cannot be able to man your vote at that polling as an agent in case of litigation, you have to sign and authenticate the result before it will now move to the ward, from the ward to local government, from local government to state, where there will be collation center. How will you monitor the vote in the trajectory it is moving? That is where you have done this thing. Why didn't you learn from what happened in the past? Esther, with the war chest APC have today, they can police each of those pulling you with 2 agents, not even 1, 2. True or false? Please, true or false? Don't have the resources to do that?
They do.
So what are you telling me here? I should come here and deceive you and tell you stories so that you will like me, Abi? If you like, don't take my own, no, but I will tell you the truth. Do you need the polling agents or not? Do you need them? They are very vital in the electionary process. They are very, very vital, because they are the one that will protect the vote. That's where the vote is done, at that polling booth. That is where the vote is done. The casting is done.
Well, Barrister, ever since Peter Obi joined the ADC, there has been a conflict between Peter Obi supporters and Atiku supporters. Peter Obi supporters are saying, why can't Atiku support Peter Obi since it's the time of the South? Why must the South, especially the Southeast, always grovel, always be a backbone for any other person to rise? They articulated as saying, you know what, you guys don't even understand politics 101. They are saying, for example, that Peter Obi would battle the votes in the South, which would divide Bat's support base, while Atiku would definitely win overwhelmingly the North.
Exactly.
Because some aspects of the North are not happy with Tinubu.
Exactly.
That if Atiku wins overwhelmingly in the North, which actually has majority in terms of population, and the votes in the South is divided, then obviously there's a potential for APC to be defeated in 2027.
Exactly.
Others believe that the obedience are being too emotional and sentimental. They're not being strategic. But the obedience believe that the 2023 election was won by Peter Obi. That even if INEC did what they did, they believe that it was won, and they possibly gave the PDP second. That is the one that was headed by Atiku. But like you said, the dynamics has significantly changed. The political atmosphere is no longer what it was in 2023. At 2023, the governorship election was held the same day as the governorship election, as the presidential election. Gbadebo Rhodes-Vival of the Labour Party would currently be the governor of Lagos State if the governorship and presidential elections were held on that very day. So the question now is this. Bat is not yet in the country. There are talks that he's relaxing because he already knows the pressure that this 2026 actually entails. Others believe that Tinubu would have a clean win because you now have 26 governors in the APC, and ideally, you know what that means, the manipulation and all whatnot at the INEC and Ward Council level. But there are talks that a lot of Nigerians are more for Peter Obi now, considering what a lot of Nigerians have experienced. How would you look at all of this? The sentiments, the perception coming from the fact that it's the time of the South, and the belief that politics 101, some people don't want to understand it.
Esther.
Sir?
Again, I will make reference to the Bible. God has the power to ask Israel to go to the promised land.
Okay.
And immediately. Does he not have that power? But yet, he made them to go through the rigors and garner all the experiences in the wilderness. He made them to toil before they got to that place. Is that not a fact? And so, whenever you are pursuing something that is of interest to you and to humanity, it's not a tea party. That is the lesson God is telling you here. This is a journey of 40 days, but God made them to go through it for 40 years. Are you calling him a wicked God? No. That 40 years, they used it to gather experience. They used it to gather knowledge. There is a
Okay, I will stop this one right there so we can start talking. My wonderful people, I appreciate every one of you. Thanks for your time with us. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you all once again. How are they today, my people? Yes, I'm very happy that my two lovely brothers are here with me already because, see, I mean, I know say Nigeria, they play football today. Hi, God. Before we go start politics, my I ask my brothers what they on air. This match today, I wanna see him because I get some worries. Say, may Morocco not go disgrace us come off today. You know, Black Panther, Mr. Alabo, what's your take on the match we they want to play this evening?
You didn't hear me?
I didn't hear you, yes.
Nigeria will beat them 3-1.
Everybody they say Nigeria will beat them. Now let me know your get faith like that. I dey fear.
Why you go to fear? You see the pattern in Nigeria play. You know they plan before now.
Remember saying that they host time, now that they host.
You know me. Nigeria are used to. After all, what happened in Ivory Coast? We lost because Nigeria was not charging up, and the pattern we play was not the same we are playing now. Yeah, we are playing a very robust 4-4-2. Two midfielders they go join attacking, so we have more men in attack, and they quick recover. They are very robust, and they two go back again for defense. So that's why you say Algeria no fit penetrate our defense.
Okay. Anyway, I agree that Nigeria is playing excellently well now. But since you now give me hope, let me smile to watch the football because
if you want make North Africa get angry, possess the ball. Just they do ball possession. They'll get angry. They'll lose focus, and that's all. That's how we beat them now, Nigeria. And I know we had more possession of the ball throughout the 90 minutes. That's how to beat them. All the North African countries play the same pattern. That's the road. They go all attack. They wait for their time. Everybody go move. But when you start tapping the ball around, they'll get frustrated because their ball is no longer getting to them. So that's
most I go be. I appreciate every one of you right there, my people. Thanks for your time with us. I think we should start talking right now. What's your take on this? What I've presented today, especially on this Peter Obi statement that is currently circulated. Fayoshe statement on Peter Obi that is the only life that they have in ADC. I'm beginning to think deep over my belief of this ADC that there's a game that all of them is trying to play. I believe they have agreed already that this is the person that is getting the ticket, but they are trying to play game to deceive the APC people. You know, that's what I'm saying. You know, I think at last minute, that's when they will do all this and all that. But another thing again that is giving me doubts is that, do you think this ambitious man, Atiku, we give up his dream for Peter Obi? These are the area we need to deliberate on today, then we'll take it from there. But meanwhile, I want us to also talk on this particular one. Let me just play 1 minute on this so that, guys, you understand what Tinubu allegedly is doing.
The terrorists and bandits in Nigeria, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, president of Nigeria, would rather part ways with $9 million to a DCI group known worldwide as a lobbying group to try to convince, spin certain things. It's called spin shield, so that Trump would see him as somebody that is actually fighting terrorism and fighting the Christian genocide happening in Nigeria. Now, a couple of days ago, I reported that Bola Tinubu went into a closed-door meeting with Paul Kagame of Rwanda, all may be to try to lobby Trump. The goal is to lobby Trump. And, of course, that's failed. Now, Bola Tinubu has now given well over $9 million. That is beyond 12 billion naira to the DCI group in Washington, D.C., all just to do a spin sheet and get Trump to believe in him and his fight. So, take it down. Instead of fighting the people, fighting the terrorists, fighting the insecurity, you would rather spend $12 billion to spin narrative and for optics. Now, that is what the headline says, and all of the stories are there. If you go around, you see that a lot of international and local websites and news
news agencies are reporting that. But what they will not tell you is that Bola Tinubu knows that what Donald Trump wants in Nigeria is not just about the Christian genocide. There's a personal problem that Trump has, and he wants to deal with the problem. Bola Tinubu also knows that Trump's interest in Nigeria is beyond whatever has been said to be Christian genocide or the killings of Christians. He knows that Trump wants his office. And so what you are seeing now is that Bola Tinubu would rather spend all of that energy, all of that tactics, all of that money, not to bother about whatever the people are suffering. Everywhere you are seeing Tinubu, he is looking, currently he is restless, he is fighting tooth and nail to saving his job. Because it's looking like Washington do not want Tinubu to continue post-2027. And Tinubu knows the game plan, so he's fighting. So what we have at the moment is that you are seeing tactics against tactics. But to whose detriment? Who is losing? An ungoverned space called Nigeria. So currently Nigeria is without a president. And remember that this same US holds fights against Bola Tinubu. So at the moment, Tinubu is like what Benin people call Age Baba, the chair of the Baba in the Babi Salon. Never resting. The man is looking for any means. If Tinubu hears now that the late General Sani Abacha, his corpse would help to ameliorate his plight and give him a better chance before Trump. All he seeks is that Trump, whatever Trump has against him, Trump should hold it and allow him win the election. Because, of course, the whole drama is not about terrorism and don't deceive yourself. Like I said, I may not be a fan of Trump as much as I also do not have anything against him. But I can tell you, a lot of these things you are seeing, a lot of this media propaganda, they are quite so much hidden beneath, and some of them is about where you are buying equipment.
Okay, how true is this that our president is trying to buy his way with $9 million? Do you think Trump can be that cheap to accept?
No, Naija watch.
Yes, sir.
It is not that he's bribing Trump. There's what we call lobbyists in America. They are registered. So they are registered with the government. So you register, you're a lobbyist for which area of the world? Is that the South or the West or the African zone? So when time comes, maybe their government, maybe like I'm from Sierra Leone now, I want to get access to them in White House. I have to lobby, and that lobby has a fee.
Okay, but the lobby, what's the lobby for?
Naija watch.
Yes,
so
sir.
the lobby will not tell you to pay money, and it runs in the millions, because to get access to those people it takes time. You have to book and you have to employ you have people that works for you to get appointment with different offices until it gets to the president itself, because not be only one way. There's so many process. You might get the senators involved, House of Rep members involved, like that. They get a lot of people involved so that you can get access to the president, and they will not talk to him. But one thing about the president, he doesn't. If he makes up his mind, you can't change his mind. That's just it. You can't change it. If you like, make go pay. The money doesn't get to the president now. It's just the lobby that they employ to lobby. That's all. You don't know whether you don't know lobby said. You don't go know them. They will just come maybe through in a special advisor on African.
But with this work.
No, those are the time where the terrorists. Now that time when one bomb. Now that time they do this one now.
Okay.
Now that time they do this one, not be now. They don't finish all the conditions. They don't supply Nigeria radar. When I tell you, I say we no get radar this thing for Nigeria, I say na lie. America, 3 days ago, they supply us radar detector. America go dey monitor and they don't put them for the northern zone and the south for airports everywhere.
Anyway, let's start talking. For those of you that want to join us, please, you need to come in now, because I don't want you to spend more time in the backstage, so that I can accept you into the platform. Because once as they watch football, I will make I enjoy my football. But although I put eyes here as well,
Naija
listening,
watch.
I'm very happy that I have my two brothers on the air already. Yes, sir.
Naija watch. You
Yes,
know
sir.
those things, just like as you did like this, somebody go through Oga Jonathan TM, or people you respect very well, they know so you know corrupt.
To
You
get access
understand?
to it.
That getting access to, be say they won't give you that money, but they will come talk sense to you to see no reason to do anything against Black Panther.
Yes, yes.
When you do already get that plan to do something against Black, but they will come talk to you, and because there are people you respect, they are everywhere around you. Then you can't go your kitchen. They get one person too for your kitchen from your wife's side. So now, so this link there. So you go see
That's
talk.
what
They come from every corner.
that's what some of my people in those State was doing to me when I was fighting land grabbing. They'll go collect money from some communities. They'll
Yes,
assure the community, say, if we talk to Nigeria, we go help with for this community. Now later I call them, say they open office for my head.
and you don't know. You not go know.
Anyway, it's all good though. But nevertheless, thank you very much, my people. I appreciate every one of you. That God bless you. Now, let's start talking. Mr. Labo, you came first, and the black followed by Black Panther. But I'm gonna stay mute to allow both of you to talk. But I bet no fight today until other people comes in. Thank you very much, sir. I will repost the link.
We then they fight. We they only argue as panelists.
All right. Okay. Thank you, sir.
For the interest of Nigeria, we'll argue in a better way. Good evening, sir. Thank you for what you do. Go and enjoy your match. We there here the CM too, but I know the Nigeria match. I know you asked earlier. Me, I'm giving it 50-50. I'm not putting
Now,
my
so
like
now
that.
50-50 I they give because
Now
I don't get
50.
that
So anything will come, go. I don't get any shock absorber. So I don't want anything will come.
we go break your heart.
Will come disturb my mood this night.
Oh,
So that is how I don't already give them like that. So thank you, sir, for what you do. God bless you. The new Nigeria is coming, and the new Nigeria is possible. And together, we will build this nation that all of us will desire. Coming to Tambua issue, it's clear every ADC people does not want to come out openly and begin to tell you. Anybody who is building a coalition will continue to speak in the way Tambua is speaking. Do you want Tambua to come and begin to tell you that Obi, they have agreed to give Obi the ticket? No. They can't speak like that. If they speak like that, all those people of interest, they will begin to run away. You have already compromised. Do you know what it takes them to convince Obi and other people to come to ADC? Because there was already image of Atiku is the owner of ADC, which is dragging a lot of people back for the ADC. So to do those damage control and all those things, it's not easy. So whenever they want to speak, they have to let you know, we are not doing this, we are not doing this. We want to be Democrat. But time will come, they will have a consensus candidate that will come. Because what he's saying is what? They need somebody who will win. You have to get the power first before you begin to think of sharing it. That is it. And how do they want to get power? Everybody know in Nigeria today, the only problem to Tinubu is Peter Obi. Atiku is not their headache. They know the antidotes of Atiku. They know. So they don't have anything to plan for Atiku. They already have solution for Atiku. But Peter Obi is a difficult one. No matter anybody they employ, whatever thing, social media, character assassination, bring this one, it's not working for the case of Peter Obi. So that is the only problem for the APC government. Talking about the Tinubu trip. Tinubu trip, Black Panther is not only what happened during that time. Even till now, that is what he's doing. He's meeting with Paul Kagame, the president of Rwanda. Was about all this, meeting with Macron, That is why he traveled to France. He's using those people to enter Donald Trump. He's lobbying his
No,
way.
no, Macron is not in good time with America. So that one, forget that one.
That is what you are saying.
No, that is not what I'm saying. That is what I know.
Macron
I have
can
facts.
pick a phone call and call President Trump. They talk, they discuss. These are world power. You don't tell me they don't have. Even as China is with America, these things is a give and take between these world powers. They will have something to give and take.
Alabo, there's what we call national interest and diplomacy. If you don't understand those two words, you cannot understand what is going on with countries. You think all of them are friends. All of them are pretending.
Black Panther.
That is what it
France has their interest in Nigeria.
France does not look. France does not have interest in Nigeria. Let me tell you one thing. France does not have interest because the people that have interest in Nigeria are two countries, and that's British and the America. France don't get what France is doing is that France is trying to, the major thing France is trying to get is energy, and is pushing President Tinubu to make sure that they approve that pipeline that will go through the Sahel all down to Morocco, and from there it goes to Europe. Then France will not pick it up from there. That is what it's all about. It's all about how to get shares from energy. France don't get any. France never leave Nigeria since. French oil company never leave Nigeria. You don't tell them first go now. So all those ones that they see them they talk, it don't mean anything. France just want to get a chop of it so that their major chop now, all those their colony where they colonize, that is what they are interested in. All those they divide them during the Berlin conference. They divide the Africa now. You take this, you take that. So France don't interfere in English countries. We don't get anything to now. They just want to have a sort of cut when their business, where they do business with all like go kind of make on to do that thing where no go work, that tax reform. It no go work. France can't take over our tax reform. That will no go work. In just the jump about on that issue. It no go work. Nigerians have to own their own tax code, not a foreign country. Like what France did to Burkina Faso and all the French company, all the French colonized country. Their central bank is in France. Ivory Coast don't have a central bank. Burkina Faso just had their own central bank. Benin Republic don't have their own central bank. They all banking. They put their money in France. That is why they are using French currency, just to put their own people picture on it. But it's French currency. So you got to go and study all this. French was very brutal. They are very brutal. French and Belgium, very big brutal people. So you got to understand those two things in geopolitics. If you don't understand it very well, because it doesn't come straight. You have to know the definition and you have to know the practicability of those words. Because France was against America because of one thing, because of nuclear aid. They wanted to build the submarine for Australia and put a nuclear aid submarine for America. Say no. Before they say Jack Robinson, America don't do them, give them to Australia. So America has a nuclear aid in Australia, and they gave it to Australia. So they have the button towards that. So that was where they get issue. But in terms of all those surface relationship, it's still there. But Macron is not playing the card very well. Macron is trying to rub shoulder with America, which is not possible. What about Germany? Germany is more powerful than France. It's because there's an embargo on Germany producing, after the Second World War, producing arms. But now they've removed that embargo. That was why you see America has the largest military base in Germany. So most things, these things does not play as the way you see it on pictures, on television. You got to go and know how the thing came by. How the thing came to be. That is it. Because the Nigeria we have today, if you are the president, you can make deal with anybody. But the core of it, that is why America is involved and investing in Nigeria now. The America is investing. French, now they invest now. They come to pick. British, they invest. But because British are infiltrated by all these Arab nations, they loyal to all these Arab nations. That is why they are like that. But America is America, the leader of the free world. That is why nobody mess up with them. No matter whether you are Democrat or Republican, you don't mess it up. You can only lobby yourself towards it. You don't mess that relationship up. If you mess it up, America can bully you and throw you outside. So Nigeria cannot lobby for America to throw down there like the way they did to Democrat. This is conservative ideology. Nigeria not supposed to, many Nigerians not supposed to be liberal again. Not supposed to be liberal. Liberal has damaged a lot of things. Liberalism has damaged a lot of things in the world. A lot of things, they damage it. Is it not the liberal that brought in that president? What do they call Buhari? It's the liberalism that brought him up, that brought him to power. Why? Is it not liberalism that made Ayatollah, that brought Ayatollah back to Ayatollah to take over the sovereign nation? Is it not the liberals that did that? So liberalism has failed. If you want to be a conservative, you cannot be a toxic one. If you want to be the middle one, it's better. But thinking about you not be sitting down on a round table with a terrorist group to talk what? These are the concept of liberals. They sit down on the round table with terrorist group to do what? Tell me to do what? To tell them that to keep put under. That was what Obama was doing now. Instead of them to take these people out of government, he sat down there, he was giving Iran $35 billion US dollars so that they will not produce nuclear aid. And now they were using that money to dig more tunnels and produce nuclear aids. That was why Trump came. I knew about that. I knew Trump would go to dismantle that useless agreement. But we didn't want to say it out. But Trump busted it out. Yes, that was the worst agreement in the history. And Jimmy Carter did his own by giving Ayatollah Iran 20% Islam. That day for Iran, 20%. They are not the owner of Iran. America and France made it to be. Jimmy Carter was the head of government. Was it not the same Ronald Reagan that messed up the Russian agreement and allow Ukraine to give all their nuclear aid to Russia? Are you not seeing the damages they are doing today? So we need to understand this very clearly. What I'm saying is fact. Go and fact check me. Everything I've said now is fact. Go and fact check me. The conservatives are there, the liberals, they know I'm talking straight to them. They damage a lot of things in terms of American relationship, the way the relationship policies, they damage it. They are good in economy, homeland economy, they are good. But when it comes to international relationship, they messed it up totally. They are not good at all. So my brother, this thing that you are seeing that Trump is doing is a right foot at the right thing at the right time. That is why I see everybody's jubilating in Venezuela, jubilating in Iran. That's why we're having hope in Nigeria. That's why we're having hope. You think Nigeria can take off this government? We cannot. We cannot. If there's no yes, sir.
But if I can interject you for a second, I think with what is happening now, Nigeria can actually leverage on what is happening now in Iran and in Venezuela in the coming election and begin to pull up momentum so as to chase out these criminals, because if you allow this time to slide, you may probably not get it again.
No, Nigeria is in a difficult position.
Is Trump in himself a sense? No, but they can actually leverage on what is happening now to actually chase out these guys from power.
No, we can't. Nigeria can't. Nigeria is a peculiar. The peculiarity is very distinct.
Forget about peculiarity.
No. See. In dynamics of politics and political.
What I'm saying is, based on the fact that the eyes of the world now is on the country now, based on what he did some few weeks ago, you can also leverage on that when it comes to the election, so that way you have a wider net covering everything, so that way these guys are not able to manipulate and then do the
problem we have, the issue of Iran, it was because they were being backed up by the West. They were being backed up. That was why Ayatollah came in. And the Iranian Muslim, let me explain so that you know it very well. The Iranian, the population of Islam is just 20%. It's even lower than that. Then the people, I forgot the name of the people, the tribe that owns, there's a tribe that majority in, I forgot, I'll get their name later. There's a tribe, they are 80%. But because of Western influence, they subdue them. But Nigeria's situation is like this. We don't speak with one language. That is why it's difficult. And even the people that, the politicians, the Western politicians, they said it. That's why it's difficult for us. We cannot unite because we speak different languages.
At this point, I'm not sure it's difficult, because now something is uniting everybody now. Insecurity is uniting us. Hunger is uniting us. Corruption from the hand of this evil criminal is uniting everybody. Now, if you ask an average Nigerian now, do a survey in Nigeria now, ask an average Nigerian what they want. They want these guys out. So there is a common factor that is uniting everybody now. People are fed up of these criminals. So it's an avenue for Nigerians. Get up momentum against these guys, and then do what you need to do to get the right person in power.
See, there's a lot in that is into this thing. You have to really go down deep and get the nitty-gritty, the secret. There's a lot. It's not you and I. It is the head of each this nation in Nigeria that is causing this issue. You understand? Our head, they are not united. That is why the problem is there. The only solution
because they themselves
that is what I'm telling you now. That is it now. That is why I said you have to go deeper. By saying it roughly, me saying it roughly, there's a lot of time. I can explain it, but there's no time for us. But if you have to understand it, you have to go down and ask questions. It is deeper than what we can see. The only solution is either there are two solutions. We need to rewrite the constitution of Nigeria there. Then, if that one cannot work, then we need to go on to divide the country. That's it. That's the two way. That's it. You have to give the Muslim their own. You have to give the Christian their own. If we continue without not touching the constitution, expunging out the Sharia law from the constitution, it's not going to be possible. It's not. That's why Donald Trump gave them condition that they should. That's why Donald Trump gave them condition that they should do one thing: expunge Sharia law from the constitution. Before we can even talk, those are the conditions. That is one condition that I know is on the tables, but I can't go into it. There are about 10 of them. So my friend is videoing me. So we need to really know what we want, and we need to know the history of it all. But if we don't know it, we'll just be talking politics. Like I told you all, that Atiku has stepped. Atiku will not contest. The international community will not want. They don't want him. They don't want him. He's a Sharia man now. Don't you people know? When they killed that guy, what happened? He did not remove the text message he sent on Rex. He did not remove it. So what are you people saying?
I even like what Mr. Ebi said earlier about Tambua. And I think
Tamboa is not contesting. They are confusing Nigerians.
Hold on. There's where I'm driving out. What Mr. Ebi said about that video earlier, it just spot on. And I think every obedient or every Nigerian that will for the country should probably throw in that direction. You don't expect Tamboa to just come and say, okay, it's Atiku. You don't expect to say it is the turn of the South. No, I like that diplomacy. Let it continue that way until it now proves otherwise. But as at now, obedient Nigerians that means well for the country play along. Tinubu, you've known Tinubu up until this time, so play the game along with him. I think that was a spot on response, Mr. Elvis. I honestly, that was a very good spot on response, because somebody would have come and say, why doesn't Tamboa know the best candidate? Doesn't he know that is it son of the South? Let that diplomacy continue, and let's see where this whole thing ends us in the coming.
So, my brother, it takes a lot of things to understand this thing. I've been saying it here that look, ADC is on a very good route. But there's one thing, like that man that Naija was played, that guy is an old politician who is a lawyer. And there's one thing the old people does not understand. The dynamics of the world, they are out. The dynamics of this world now belongs to those that are sitting down to really understand it.
Who are you saying is old?
All these old men, where they say they want article, they want this, they don't know the dynamics of politics now.
No, forget those ones now.
Even if you bring technology, they cannot adapt to technology. That's why they don't want us to do a population census. That's why they don't want us to have ID card to identification. Because they believe, if you see their own definition of it all, they believe that you want to 419 them. Everything now is done, is computerized. Our border need to be fenced. Our border need to be, computerization need to be done on our border. You don't need to put too much custom men there again. You need to put military surveillance on our border. Nigerian border is too porous. America has military surveillance in their border. We need to have it. We can have it. It doesn't cost much. We can have it. But this election, if they don't give it this election, this election not be my own hope. Make I just tell everybody now. Not be my hope. My hope is say make America get involved. They involved critically. I don't care what other people are saying. They are just talking nonsense. They are reading old books, and they have not recovered from what happened in the 40s. They have not recovered from it. You need to see China is doing some. China is not sitting down on the round table with you. China is just writing an agreement, bringing in their money. If you cannot pay, they'll take your sovereignty from you. They did it to Kenya. So we need to do something that will make sure that we bring people to the round table. We make it, if it is 30-70, if it is 40-70, we go. Because the owner of the resources has to have a bigger share, and we need to do what? Transfer of technology. That is what Saudi Arabia did. Now, Saudi Arabia citizens are handling the biggest refinery in the whole of the Arab nation. They only have one refinery, only one. Saudi Arabia only have one. The largest, only one. They only have one. So when people just think that somebody will just come from China, do something, he's not even transfer anything, you just be looking at it, you say they create job. That's rubbish. We need transfer of technology. We need our president, younger mind, to sit down the red table and make a good deal for us. We cannot isolate ourselves from the world. We cannot say because this person colonized it, then we now isolate ourselves from it. That is rubbish. That's old mentality. That person is suffering from colonial mentality, like Fela talk. We need to sit down the round table and make deals for ourselves. Good deals. We don't need the people, the West, to come and dictate to us. But when you go there and start begging, they will dictate to you. That is what Burkina Faso is doing. He said it. He said when you go there to beg, they will dictate to you. But when you sit down on the table, they will not dictate to you. It has a lot of big definitions. And that's what African countries are not doing. African countries are going around begging for money. Loan. What about transfer of technology? So that your people can be empowered, so that you can be productive. But we have not been able to do it. The history of Nigeria, nobody, no president has been able to do it. All they know, go there, build a computer something for us. That is the only agreement they do. Go and look at all the agreement Nigeria signed. All they know is they go build, they make a computer for us. Make a computer for us. Dangote even said it. He said we should digitalize our companies. We should utilize our mineral resources. The only thing we can, how do we do it? You have to sit down on the round table, sign a deal whereby at the end of it, there is transfer of technology. America discovered oil in Saudi Arabia. Did they die there? Did they take the oil? All of you that say they are stealing oil. America discovered oil in Saudi Arabia. They had a deal. After so years, there should be transfer of technology once. Then you can now go. They did it. America benefited. Who owns the thing now? Who owns the oil? Everything now? 100% in Saudi Arabia. People are just delivering wrong narratives that they think that we are moron. You have to study hard. Nigeria need to go and study and know what is happening. Don't follow this news media you have in Nigeria. Go and know what is happening. There are so many good news media out there that are even in YouTube. Although some YouTubers are even better than the entire news media in Nigeria. That is what you people need to know. Okay, how many of us here are watching Iran struggle? How many of us are watching it? Oh, we are busy. I watch it every day through one of my friends online. I watch it every day. He gets information through Elon Musk network. You know, they shut down their network. Then Elon Musk now open his network to Iran. The guy has somebody that is feeding him with every information every day. I get it every day. I watched it. So we just got to wake up. We got to wake up and invite America with all heartedness and sit down on the round table and make a deal. You don't have a deal with Britain. You don't have a deal with France. You don't have a deal with what they call it, China. They are sucking you dry. All these presidents, why all these presidents we have now, all of them, it is only Peter Obi that can sit down on the table because he has a conservative mentality. Peter Obi is conservative. That is why I buy his idea. You have to take care of homeland. Homeland is your priority. But to all these politicians, homeland is not their priority. Their priority is to make a deal outside, not letting you to know, not empowering you. But they'll say you come and be a laborer in the manufacturing company. That is totally wrong. That's not a deal. But these things that I'm saying is what many will not tell you. We should wake up, my brothers. We should wake up. Let all of us sit down. Let all of us not to come here to Nigeria Watch every time you talk. Let us go and sit down and monitor situation and let us learn, empower ourselves with education. 21st century, the dynamics of politics in the world. We need to get ourselves abreast with it. Not to be local. The world is no longer, no country is not local anymore. It's a global world. Every country is involved in every countries. But Africa doesn't want to wise up. It's only Burkina Faso that is wising up now. They are shooting great deals for the country. We should wise up, not come and be doing local politics. Nigeria cannot be free if we don't do those two things. Mark my word, you will see it, mark it. This thing is beyond what we are seeing. What happened in Saudi, what happened in Iran, that is what they were trying to perpetrate. Countries that are involved, they are there. Turkey is involved. Kuwait is involved. If you don't know now, they are all involved. Go there, you see their names there. Countries that are involved in Nigerian issues, where the sponsors are linked up. America knows all this. That is why it's involved. If America is involved, all of them will run out. They will not near there again. That is one beauty about it. You people don't understand. If America is involved in any country, all other countries that are trying to perpetrate, to do evil, they will run. So my brothers and sisters, I will leave for other people to deliberate on it. But this is what me I found. I have sat down. Sometimes I sleep around 3 o'clock in the morning. Because I'm fed up of this local news. We need to know that the dynamics of what is happening in Nigeria now is no longer local. We need to even beg Donald Trump to come in. Who
Thank you.
dismantled Yugoslavia? Is it
Thank you,
not
Black
United
Panther.
Nations?
Black Panther,
You know.
thank you.
Okay, so let me just say 10 seconds. So just 10 seconds. Let me give you the one
Black
information.
Panther, we have more people
Yes.
on the platform.
Okay.
I was
Okay.
the one
Sorry.
speaking. You took over, and I left you.
I thought it was an open listing. Sorry. Sorry. My
Allow the
apology.
next person to speak. Or just
Yeah.
finish. Round up in 10 seconds, please.
Okay. Let me just round up with this. Yugoslavia was having close to the same issue we were having. It was an Islamic idea that wanted to penetrate into Europe through that Yugoslavia. But what happened? The people cried out. They were being pied. United Nations came in. Nigeria was among the peacekeeping force that they took there. Most Nigerian army that went there, they got the information. They have to do what? Split the country to 6. And now there's peace in that region. That is what's happening to us now. You think we can do policy with diversified culture that they don't want to even sit down and write a new constitution? Thank you, my brother.
Thank you, Black Panther, for that submission. Madam Patricia, are you there? Okay, if Madam Patricia is not there, give us a mandate. Are you available to speak? Right,
Can you
Mr.
hear
Abdul
me?
Malik. Okay, we can hear you now.
Okay, thank you very much. Greetings to everybody on the panel. Mommy Diaspora, thank you. Well, I think what I can probably just say in a few words, I think Black Panther probably took several times to probably deliberate on most of the things that would have been said here. But honestly, I believe that Nigeria has a chance at this point to get the country right. There comes a time in a nation where it picks the interest of people, and then they begin to fight for that country. So for me, I think that now is the time that Nigerians actually need to arise and then do the needful for themselves. Because one thing is, if you miss it, if you miss it now, you have missed it. And I am just hoping that this time will be a different ball game, that Nigerians will not miss it. Nigerians we can actually get things right this time. Because if ordinarily just making some comments about Christian killings um, got the attention of the world, and things begin to die down, and the terrorists or the ISIS or whatever you call them begin to retreat the actions, and I believe that also the coming election, if there's going to be any, can also be a different thing. And that's why I like what Mr. Jonathan said sometimes. I think he even said it yesterday, that He's not counting on the politicians. As a matter of fact, not even on Peter Gregory. There are more to what he can do, or there are limits to what he can do. But Nigerians actually can do more. Mr. Labo, can you hear me? So
Yeah, we can hear you. Go ahead.
Okay, thank you. Nigerians can do more. So I will not. I will suggest that Nigerians, and more so Nigerian youth can actually come out in their numbers, and then let's get this whole thing straight. As a matter of fact, yesterday, just to buttress what Black Panther was talking about Iran, right? Just yesterday, a 26 years old boy was pictured that if care is not taken, they're gonna buy the young man. I think he's a US Iranian, and because he's one of the people that are protesting, he's being captured, and the Iranian people are saying that they want to kill him. And you know that
There are 10,000 of them online. 10,000 they capture.
The few space of in the few days that this thing has happened, they've killed over 2,000 Iranians. Over 2,000 have died. And so all they are fighting for is their country. Am I happy that people are being killed? No. And I'm not praying that people are killed in Nigeria. But all I'm saying is we can stand our ground and demand that an electoral law, we must demand that the election must be free and fair. Let the people choose for themselves their own leaders. Don't rig the process. Don't rig the process. Don't buy votes. Don't kill the people because you have to be president or because you have to be governor. So Nigerians can stand their ground and then demand for a good governance. And while all of this is happening, why the eyes of US is now in the country and then international community, you can leverage on that to demand good governance. You can leverage on that and make a change. You can do that. You can do that. So enough of all of this folding of arms, sitting down and expecting that until Peter Gregory Obi said we should go and do this, we will not see. Peter Obi is also a citizen of the country. We all are citizens of the country. And so for me, this is how I can do my own best. You do your own bid, and let's get the country saved from the hands of these criminals. You think it's ordinary that Tinubu send people to go and get a lobbyist in the US and paid them $9 million, and I bet you that $9 million did not come from his money. Is the taxpayers' money. So invariably, he's using your money to do himself a favor and against you Nigerians. Because what more do they want to do? So they paid the lobbyists to speak in their favor before the presidency, and then they begin to mellow down on the issue of this Christian killings and all that. And that money is being paid from taxpayers' money, not Tinubu's money. It's your money, it's my money. And so for me, I think that we can actually fight now and get things right. We can actually demand a good governance. We can actually demand that these guys are chased out. These guys they are thieves. They are killers. They are destroyers. So Nigerians, this is the time for us to demand. This is the time for us to make a change, and that change can be made if we all agree together. And on what Tambua said earlier, let Tambua prove otherwise before we start talking. But like we've said here, like Black Panther said, Mr. Elvis alluded to that today, I suspect they are playing games. And that's how it should be, because you are dealing with a criminal. You are dealing with a criminal. If a man can go on international scene and tell the people that power is not served a la carte, you either snatch it, grab it, and run with it. And I told you guys here some times ago, that's like saying it in Yoruba language. That means if you catch him, you buy him. If you don't catch him, just make sure that you leave an indelible mark on that person. That's the politics. That's the politics that Tinubu understand to play. He doesn't play fair. Tinubu does not play fair. And don't be surprised in the long run when you see Wike in jail. And I don't even care about that. Let him go and rot in jail. So Nigerians, we can do it. If other countries are doing it, we also can do it. We can save our country for our children and our children's children. Thank you very much. I yield the mic.
Thank you, Mr. Give Us a Mandate. God bless you for that wonderful submission. A new Nigeria is possible and is coming. Nigerians, you've heard from Give Us a Mandate. The time is now. Don't miss this opportunity. Madam Patricia, I don't know if you are still available to speak to us.
I'm here.
Okay.
I'm here. So, good evening to everybody. Nigeria watch, good evening. They watch football, is good. Yeah. Mommy Diaspora, good evening. From wherever you're watching us from, good morning. Good
Then go
afternoon.
beat us now today now. Then go beat us now.
Let me anyway. Please hit on the dollar sign and then like and share as well. Thank you. It's not us now that is playing now. It's Nigeria versus Morocco. Where you dey?
Give us a mandate. No man, I'm not a footballer.
No,
now basketball in the play.
Now what to discuss? Now what to discuss?
I won't press on Elvis. I won't press on his neck.
What to discuss? What to discuss?
Alabo that they ask you now. You know
Hello, Black Panther. You say
yes,
something. You say
what to
something.
discuss?
What is the importance of the
It's like
AFCON when they cannot make World Cup?
0-0. You say
what is the
something.
importance of the AFCON?
Nigeria, they don't play.
The main one is
Black Panther. Nigeria don't play 4-4-2. They play 4-3-1-2. That is information.
Okay.
They don't play 4-4-2.
Thank you, yeah, thank you.
So you say waiting now, they don't score. They don't score, they never score.
No, 0-0.
Okay, more on mute, make I talk.
What is the importance of the AFCON when they cannot make World Cup?
Make una mute now. Make una mute. The echo come. Thank you. The reason why I come today now because of Black Panther. Now Black Panther, let me come because you know let Alabo talk. At least now Alabo na first they talk, but Black Panther can't carry the.
No, I thought it was a free this thing because Nigeria was come out. So
It is okay. I like him. I like what you say. Nigeria, Nigeria wahala. Now there we dey, Now the Tinubu and the what they call 9 billion. I think 9 million. Yeah, but the thing is, what I heard though, I don't know. I heard, unless maybe I heard wrongly, because I think I heard it was for securing Nigeria. I heard that as well. It's not just for the lobby alone. It's also they're supposed to also bring in some other agencies.
Let me confirm for you. You see, there are two agreements. Nigeria now is having a defense pact with America, which have been clamoring for long. And the other lobby different. The lobby was done during that time when they say, make America no come, make America no come. That time he sent money to go take calm President Trump, make him not say na genocide against Christian. That was what the money was meant for. That was what the lobby was meant for. But now you don't see lobby again because America is already in. There's no more lobby.
Okay. So because what I heard today was that money was is 4.5 actually. It's not 9 million yet.
No, it's in batches. You can, as a
It's
matter
in
of fact, you
back
can put it
years now. It's
on
there is
ChatGPT.
6 months. 6 months. It's 6 months first. 6 months 4.5. They will first look at it for 6 months if their support is helping. If it doesn't, if they are not able to clear the mess within 6 months, then they will now extend the contract for another 6 months. So that was what I heard, that 10 million was for not just for the lobby alone, but I will leave it there. In any case, it's a shame that this is where we are, and nobody should tell me Nigeria is sovereign. It's a sovereign nation. You are not. Don't deceive yourself. Okay, a sovereign nation that cannot take care of its citizens. What make you sovereign? Where you cannot provide normal amenities for your citizens. You cannot. You cannot. You don't even know how to empower them. I'm even talking about creating structures that they can even see to function by themselves. Talk less of the empowerment. So they are not just there. They are not just there. The so-called ruiners of Nigeria. They are not there. They don't have the capacity. Sorry about that. They don't, because like Black Panther said, he said the African leaders, they are still going handicapped, begging, carrying their. I said they go with their bowls. They go with their bowl like all those Alemageri in the north. Now, so that they say they go for all those their meeting where they go. So how would anybody respect you when you are the one that have what everybody needs, but you don't know what you have? Then you go there handicap. They'll tell you, even though they tell you they want to give you money, they want to do this. Why would you collect money? Why will you not tell them, no, that's not what we require. What we have is more than money. No amount of money that you have that can buy off everything that we have in that country. Okay, so why would anybody be selling themselves so cheap? But you see, because they don't have capacity. That's the reason. They cannot see beyond their nose. They can't see. They are blind leaders. They don't have vision. They are short-sighted. They cannot see the broader picture, the wider, the broader picture. They don't have it. It's not in them. You cannot give what you don't have. Hence, they will keep on going to those meetings. Or even the IMF will tell them, say, okay, they want to give them money, but give them on condition that they must not develop. They must not empower their citizens. And they collect the money and they share. That's all they know how to do. The leaders, the so-called traditional rulers and the rest, they are also among. The so-called state people that you can say they are statesmen, they are not statesmen at all. Because these are these people that have put Nigeria where Nigerians are today. And until there is a true cleaner that will come and clean up the whole thing, nothing is going to change. The constitution that we have been clamoring for to change. Some people are still saying every time I will hear the constitution by you. Constitution when nobody sit down right together. Now military. Now then sit down for inside, maybe 3 or 4 people now they gotta do that constitution, carry give Nigerians. Now they tell they sing every day constitution when nobody follow their rights. You say make we stay, make we abide for that law. For the rules and regulations for that constitution. That's why they can violate it now. Abi they not violate that. We not see her for 2023 election. They talk about the rule of law. Are they obeying the rule of law? They don't. Abi we don't know our hand can't turn to another thing. For what they call them, judges their mouth. We not see them. So for me, yes, I support separation of Nigeria. That one me I support. I talk and years since when I did for small Peking, about 12 or 13 years. Now I know say this country can never work as one. Today I have gray hair. Okay? I have gray hair. And I'm still saying the same thing. I'm still saying the same thing because it can never work. I said it before. I say it's like, oil and clay. Na so it be, na so Nigeria matter be. And I pray, make America come, make they come help us dissolve this concussion. Because this concussion not go fit stand. And give us a mandate. You are advocating for that Nigeria should come out, but you are saying that but make them not come by. They say make they go by. Let me just tell you something. The countries when we did, so even that Canada where you did, for it to become a sanitized country, nation like you did now, ask well, go and look at the history of Canada, the Canadian history. You go see say all men are the same. Evil night day man heart. Say the heart of man is desperately wicked. Who can know it? It's not just African leaders. Even in these all places, all of us wrong go, all of us did so. Now so there be before. It took the life of people when say no, we are ready to lay our life down for our generation yet unborn to be free.
30 seconds, man.
So if we are advocating, may we say it the way it is. We need to prepare them. Look, this road where we did, this part, for we to get our freedom, people must buy. Let's put it that way. People must have to buy. Because you don't pass the level when you say you go say they not go buy. They possible. There's no liberation without victims. Some people not go be casualty, but there will be a sacrifice. There will be the hero that liberate the rest. That is what it is. So that guy will leave them. So make we they talk away, make we prepare them. Because everybody gets calling. Because there are people that are like that to say, it's something to see myself, go through this. Then I'll come see generation, another one come. No, I'm willing to put myself on that line. Yes, people dare like that. Someone will not try to say, they happen, not go happen. No, we have to just pray that yes, because we need saviors. We need saviors. We need them. Those people, they are deemed to be saviors. They are actually true saviors. Thank you. I'll leave it there.
Thank you, man, for that wonderful submission. Strongly believe Nigeria are listening to you. Everyone on the comment section, even those on the panelists, please let us pray for Mr. Elvis, because now double problem they come for him. If Nigeria not give him problem, Chelsea go give him problem. Because that is why you see I'm in office there for this stage. Because Arsenal versus Chelsea, Nigeria versus Morocco, it's a double problem for them. But the main problem now the Arsenal home. But however, the match is about to start. The both matches start 8 o'clock. For the UK time, or maybe Nigeria time, for Nigeria, that is 9 o'clock. All right, Mr. Adumalik, while you are speaking, pray for our brother Elvis. Make Chelsea no finish him.
Yeah, good evening, Mr. Alabo. Good evening, Mr. Nigeria, and everybody in the panel. It's like Blampard that there is something just like when Buhari was in regime, when Ukraine and Russia war started, European, Western European, which is Schengen country, I believe they make an agreement with Buhari. That was then, like few years back before Buhari did. That is like that project is going on. Gas from Nigeria through Morocco, Algeria to Spain. That gas pipeline is already going on. I don't believe that is because of that is not because of the interest of Macron.
They don't stop him.
Okay, no, but the project was started before, right?
Yes, when the project started, the Burkina Faso no agree. But Tinubu now wan carry am through Benin Republic across the coast, then bend am enter Morocco. But they no fit agree to.
Okay. I see. There is something that we Nigeria we know the problem, but we don't have the solution. Yeah, we all know what is happening in Nigeria, but we don't have the solution. Just take a look. The money that those people have been stolen. If really you want to fight for corruption or fight for Nigeria to be better, we have Nigeria, they are masses, right? That they are not in power. Why can't they go to the street with peacefully? They demand for their right. At least insecurity, that is must. That is the government duty. How can a country every day there is kidnapping, there is spying every day, some part everywhere in the country. But the people living there is no even they don't make attempt to do anything. Everybody is scaring, is sharing, but you are spying, you are scaring. Okay, why can't you volunteer to do the needful? Me, I've never seen before. I'm telling you the truth. People are kidnapped. Look at what is happening. It's not, it's not everybody. It's just like that. It's like they are doing it now everywhere in the country. Even the indigenous, not only Fulani, they are doing it. You cannot. It's not only Fulani because Fulani don't know anywhere in your community. The indigenous, their hand on it. Yes, their hand is on it. But those Bombi and others, Fulani, they are the one doing that. But all those kidnapping, I don't believe it's only Fulani. The indigenous, their hand is on it. The one that they are doing in Edo State. Yes. Because the country, the way it's going, the citizens, they are the major problem of the country. They don't want the country to be better. Look at what happened in Ekpoma. How can a student, because of they are fighting for their security, they are protesting peacefully, they are not armed robber, right? City government, they have the audacity to take students to prison. And the other students, they are there, they don't even protest peacefully. You see, those are the problem. That country, they don't do that. Immediately when they take those two students, other students we enter street peacefully. Those students, they must be released. But look at now, some of them, they are still there. Why some have been released yesterday? We have it, the cooperation is not there. That is number one thing, no cooperation, no unity. Yeah, that's why they don't get it right. Yeah, that is the reason why they don't get it right. Because they are traitors, they are betrayers. If there is no betrayal, then we get it right. How many people are in the government? How many are they? There are few. Yeah, there are few. But what is happening in the country today is not normal. It's abnormal something. Yes, abnormal. See, it's good to talk something, but if you take a look, if you go back 1993 when Abiola declared himself as a president, after Abiola arrest, I used to say this every time. Nigeria is not like all those like all those Algeria, Morocco, all those people, because those they have one mind. After Abiola arrest, everybody enter house, nobody come out. How will they come out? Abiola would have not died till today. Would have been alive.
Thank you, Malik. Thank you, Oga Malik. God bless you, sir.
You see, everybody enter house. Is the one that volunteered, declare himself as a president. But no one, after he arrest, but nobody come out for him. We have that problem. It's not to push somebody to the wall. After everything, you run back. Look at the Kanu now. It's in jail, right? How many people come out for him to be released? How many people? and he have follow IPOB. Why can't they come out for him to be released? It's not violent by peacefully. Every day they go to their even to they don't go to the capital, they go to their state. Peacefully, let this man to be released. You will see government must sit on his matter and release him by force. How can somebody was agitated? It's not only him, like 3 of them. Other 2 was really only is still in the detention. Is it normal? It's not normal. We have a very big problem for unity. For that unity, that is the major thing. That's why they don't get anything right. They have treated among their betrayers. After when they take money, they betray others. Yes, that is the problem. Look at election now, people are sending election 200, 300, 500. Okay, why can't you bear it to vote the right person so that will give you good social amenities, hospital, road, and water? A whole country, there is no general hospital. Imagine a robbery. Somebody want to go and have bed in the hospital last time because of 500,000. The woman died and the baby, unborn baby. What a country. Every day we are talking the same thing, but there is no, we know the problem, but there is no solution. Can't we ask ourselves question? Why is it like that? Even online, they don't even find the solution online. They are fighting themselves. All those people don't point particular people. All the region, all the politicians everywhere in the region, they are there. When they are sharing money in the Aso Rock, they don't have ethnicity, they don't have religion. They will share the money there together. But me and you, we are saying this one is a Muslim, this one is a Christian, this one is this. That is the problem we have. But then they don't have religion, they don't have ethnicity. They share the money together between themselves. We have a long way to go. Let this mentality will change it and then lead to start to educating people in the rural area or urban area to let them know how government work for the people. Because they don't know how government system work. If you take a look, when you was in Nigeria, that is your mentality, that is how you feel. You don't know how government work for the people. Imagine a country, there is nothing, they don't benefit anything, you provide everything for yourself. You build a house, you have a well, you have a solar, no electricity, no water, no road. Even though you have everything in your house, when you come outside, everything look rubbish. Which you have money in Nigeria, but you are suffering. If we have a long way to go, this mentality, unless we change it, because if they don't do what is necessary for them, 2027, what happened in 2023 will still repeat itself. Yes, it will repeat itself. You see those soldiers, that military that buys somebody in Ekpoma, that military, why can't Okpewolo send those people? That guy now, the kidnapping now, is in a kidnapper custody today. Why can't he send those people to go and fight that person? Rather to oppress innocent people that they are protesting. That is what they are doing in that country. Because the citizens, they are not united. It's not like before. Student union, they have power. They have power. When they say something, the government will be shaking. But today, their power is less. Thank you very much, Mr. Alabo.
Thank you, Mr. Adumalik, for that wonderful submission. And God bless you for adding your voice today. Mr. Odu,
Sorry, I have to say something. Why is it that Donald Trump is dragging the Greenland with Denmark? Because we want to clean that Greenland with Denmark, and that Greenland is a Denmark control that land. How many years? Decade. But now Donald Trump is dragging that land with the Denmark.
Anything where you want drag, if you give us a better Nigeria, leave them for a more talk about Nigeria first. If you like want to take the whole world, at least make Nigeria get peace. Mr. Adumalik, we'll get plenty problem. We'll leave Denmark with the US and face our country.
Don't
No,
worry,
you
that
not,
Greenland
no, no,
now for
no.
later date.
No,
Now
Mr.
for
Labo,
later
you
date,
don't need,
they very big.
Mr. Labo, you don't need them. You know why? You see that thing like that what Nigeria what used to show here, this is true. The evil you do today may affect you tomorrow. You will not leave them. Them they are human being.
Yes, no. Now they tell you, say, make you live more, no even talk. I'm just talking like that. But more will face Nigeria problem now. That is our big problem. No, we just leave those people. Mr. Odua, please speak to us, sir, if you are there.
Okay, thank you very much. Good evening, Dr. Labo, Mr. Labo and Barrister Labo. Thank you very much. Good evening, everyone in the panel. Dr. Patricia gave us Amade, Black Panther, Mr. Adu Malik, Salam Alaikum. Thank you all. Good evening, Mr. Naja Wash. Thank you very much. God bless you. Good evening, Mommy Diaspora. Thank you, ma. God bless you. Good evening, commenters, listeners, and viewers, and the passerby. God bless you all. Peter Obi or Nothing, and is the best for the 2027 in ADC. We hope that the ticket get to him. That is just my prayer and my concern, because they said everybody must fight for it. But if it is genuine fight, that there is no money fight, with the grace of God, so we hope so that we get to him. But if it is money fight that you need to buy a candidate, well, it is only God that we tell that. But with people understanding orientation that let this thing go, they will. For me, I would prefer let them zoe their this thing to Satan Nigeria now in 4 years. That is the ADC, so that when we are now fighting, we are knowing that the certain people are not the one fighting themselves for it, because that is how it's supposed to go. But if they said no, let them open it the way PDP open, and then they might want to keep Peter Obi career. So because people who really want to lead Nigeria, they are not genuine. That is why they love bribe. It's only Nigeria we hear. If you cannot beat them, join them, because they believe that all of us must spoil the country. So that is my prayer, because I know, yes, Peter Obi is capable, is knowledgeable, the wisdom and understanding. He have the capacity to do things right. And with people who doesn't useless money, who think about tomorrow. So such people build future for their children. And those who use less money, who doesn't care about tomorrow, who thought that you pick money from the tree, or you just there is water that flush out money from one hole that is dug, so or is kept. So such people doesn't think about tomorrow. There's always concern. What they're concerned is just their stomach. So there's a big difference between Peter Obi and all who have been in the corridors of power and who are still lobbying, finding all their way to come to the corridors of power. So I can assure of that, because me, I follow wisdom. Put your vision on the table and let us carry scale and weigh it. That is kind of person. That is why I love practical. If you come to practical, I'll be very happy to dance Kokoma. But if you come to theory or objective, for me, you don't build house in the spirit world, because nobody will sleep it. So you cannot create vehicle in the spirit world, nobody will drive it. But when it's practical, that is physical, then you will see people that will sleep their house and build their house. So such person, Peter Obi, is a practical man. And I believe if he become the president, the country will go in a direct way. Because if you don't use less money, the money of 10 people, one person doesn't use less it, we get to the 10 people. But the money of 20 people, one person use less it, then the 19 will suffer. That is what we are facing in the country. So that is where I've never seen that since I heard of Peter Obi. They say Peter Obi now organize this party here, now organize this party there. That's tell you a man that have sense. Because the money you waste on party today, you waste on party tomorrow. Instead of the money that's supposed to give people life, then you just waste it for nothing. People suffer. So by the time Peter Obi have the position, for me, the country will go ahead with. So that is for that. But what matters is in Nigeria themselves, are they ready for their country to go ahead with? No. They believe when you go to another country, that is really where country can go ahead with. Forgetting that those countries that they are going to do it practical to make their country better. And what is the practical? That is power of unity. Anything you do, is in company you want to open, it is unity. Is in a club, it is unity. Is in even cloth, sewing of cloth, it is unity. Manufacturing of anything, it is unity. That is why it's very rare to find one person is the one doing tire, doing rim, doing steering, doing aging, doing wire, doing real life, doing it's too much. It's too much. That is what is the African country, especially Nigeria, they are lacking. Instead of them to unite together and make things possible, they will say, no, only me can do it. Let that go to refinery, let that go to tomato, let that go to tomato, let that go to. Is that not stupidity? Is that not greediness? Then our brother Innocent now, thank God, another one is coming. Innocent is the one tired, Innocent head, light, Innocent. No. Open it for everybody to involve in it. That is why you people that said one broom cannot kill a fly. Just a single broom cannot kill a fly, but a bunch of broom can sweep up heavy stone. So we should need to think more than what we met on the ground. Anyway, that is for Peter Obi. Then for the protests of those states, you see, years back, we have people who have brain to think. But this time around, we call the technology age or this, that. We don't have unity and we don't have people that think. I think people were complaining of insecurity in the land. And people came out to protest. They said the police arrest students. And I believe there is still students in that school. If the people have brain to think, where are the other students in that school? What are they doing? If they arrest your co-student, well, what did you need to do? Since they took those children to court and they say court remind them, then what does the rest student need to do? They have to go to the same court, take their protest to that court and tell them that we are tired of insecurity. Court, you have never give a strict order that insecurity should stop in this country. That means court are the sponsor of the kidnapping. Because you are able to quick order for these people to be sentenced to prison that they did protest. But people have been crying for kidnapping, for terrorism, for this in this country. Court have never given a strict order that these people should be arrested, persecuted, and this. That means court, you are the one sponsoring it. Very simple. Because if not, we will have give strict order that those kidnappers, a place that people have been crying since how many months now, that the person they kidnap, ADC, where the cause, this, that, the same court are in the country. That they have not given order that those people should be brought to book, the people that do the kidnapping. Then even the man want to sell his property, they want to sell his house. So that is why I always say, it is not by coming to Facebook to rant, no, or social, or whatever they call social media. Take your protest to the right place. If court can give order for protesters to be arrested because they protest against insecurity, then since court were not aware that they were protesting against insecurity, you go and take your banner to the court gate, put it in the court so that the judge cannot even enter court, because he will find the banner that if this court is not the sponsor of the insecurity, then by now they will have made sure all those police did their job to make sure that there is no kidnapping in our state. But everybody is silent. They are still telling they say they are begging Asiwaju to come and release them. Did Asiwaju know they are arrested? It is the court that know the arrested. Go on, you that is still at home, who know that tomorrow the kidnapping might reach your turn. You do the needful today, so that tomorrow the kidnapping will not have time to work. Those police that did the arrest, you take your banner to their gate, carry EBS or RTV, one of these things, go along with you. The police are the sponsor of this kidnapping. If not, if they can arrest protesters and they have never persecuted any kidnapper since we have become in this country, then automatically you write it in the banner, shows that the police are the kidnappers. EBS will carry it. They put it in news. You there on the front of the gate. If police said they are not, then they will want to see their action, that they bring those kidnappers to their custody. So, but nobody cares. The next thing we can do is to, I think after the student were arrested, I think they show another video that the kidnapper, another set of person, they want to kidnap them. I think it's not Harrison that did that again. So let us face reality. If we did not stop the thing when we're supposed to stop, it will remain with us. It will remain with us. Take your protest to the rightful place that's supposed to. That is why I'll be asking here, do they not have soldier in this soldier barrack not in the state? Police distance not in the state, whatever
seconds,
force and so on. Are they not in the state?
10 seconds, Mr.
I saw when they were talking to the government officials and say what in one video that what helicopter is doing in our bush. Why helicopter is in our bush? I think it was a security man, where a vigilante head they were talking to in that video. What was their actions? So, but when you said it did not concern me when they were beating eyes, instead of the nose to join him to cry, say it doesn't concern me. When they beat nose, the eyes will not also cry. That's what we are facing.
Thank you, sir.
So let's call a spade a spade. Let's do things the way it's supposed to, so that the country will be okay for me and you. So the power of unity, that is where it plays. Thank you, Dr. Labo. Thank you, Mr. Labo. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Odua, for that wonderful submission, sir. We thank you for adding your voice to today. I hope Nigeria are listening, but it's unfortunate we don't have student union. What we have today is Che Tinubu boys. The Edo people, you can see the ECPOMA, their student union president, what he's doing. It seems as if Okpobelo and other people, they force him to say what he said. Not that they force him, because he took money and he does not understand what he was saying. So that is the confusion you see. A lot of them are driving Benz because Mr. Strategy you see today, they call him Mr. Strategy, who is the Tinubu. The only thing he knows how to do is to do strategy in evil. No strategy is doing good in evil. We have not heard that the Tinubu invented anything with his strategy, has done Nigeria anything good. I don't think if any of you will
That's
reach.
why you should say it's an evil genius.
Yes. So he has not used a master strategy. Master strategy is only in doing evil. Because I've taken my time to check master strategy, what has Tinubu done in all this to impact the life of the Nigeria people positively? I've not seen anything. When you look at strategy of what destroying opposition, taking down opposition, removing people, any people he perceive as if they are obstruction on his way, he will take them out before time. Is that one you say it's a master strategy, or what money cannot buy, more money can buy? Master strategy in destroying the student union, using his son to trim down every place that will rise as a to against his government or move out for a protest. The non-governmental agency, the NGOs, and the CSOs, you have not seen anybody today talking. Tinubu have silenced all of them. That is the master strategy, about him. Not that he has invented one car that will make transportation easier for people. Or Tinubu develop even one app people can use like Uber in Nigeria that will be cheaper. This is what Tinubu has done that can help the life of them. It's a master strategy in doing evil. However, congratulations. We'll be bringing you update. Nigeria is 0-0. Nigeria, Morocco is 0. Arsenal is leading Chelsea with 1. Congratulations to Elvis. Our prayer is working for him. So, a new Nigeria is coming. And a new Nigeria is possible. That is one thing I strongly believe, and I will never give up on that. We need you all to come together. Our unity is very important. It's key to our freedom. We have to be free from these criminals. We have to be free. It is not your 21 days fasting that is going to make Nigeria free. If you like, fast from January to December. This criminal will still be in that place. The way God thinks is not the way you think. They say it's God that appoint leader, that he appoint them for a purpose. He can appoint them for your liberation. He can appoint them so that you will be free. It is for you to take your destiny into your hands. Maybe the frustration Tinubu is causing every Nigerian is causing you people doing intentionally for you people to wake up. I've said it time before that under Tinubu watch, if there is anything that will make Nigeria divide, it will be under this President Tinubu. And he's doing it. He's showing you the reason. Maybe he wants to indirectly want us to separate as a country, go our separate way. But you see Nigeria as gullible people who cannot stand up to themselves. But I want us to understand his body language. In some of the things he's doing, the same way Soy behave now to the people of Israel. No one listen to anybody. Even God will appoint them. No one listen to the prophet, will even put hand for your head. It's who Tinubu is today. However, the Ason Rock pastor have told us, Pastor Adefarati, he told us that a sword is coming, and we have gotten a sword. And we know how sword ended in the Bible. So that is what we should work towards, how we can end Tinubu. And who is going to replace the sword? The David is there already. Peter Obi is there to come and clean the mess. But the only thing for Peter Obi say, go collect somebody's wife. Go use and do for anything wrong. As our Papa David do for Bible. Go work like that. But it will liberate Nigeria. It will take us, set a standard. It's just that standard that Mandela came in and set in South Africa. Today, the blacks, they have their freedom. The white have their freedom. That same standard that Lee Kuan Yew came to set is that same standard that Peter Obi is coming. The same one that the China president is doing. It's that same thing. Come and set that standard that every Nigeria will be responsible. I will begin to do things in the right way. We just need somebody to prompt us, to remind us, because corruption have eaten deep into every household of our country, people in Nigeria. People are living, doing corruption in front of their children. They don't even have that consciousness to say, I'm doing this thing. Or what if my children are doing the same thing I'm doing? Is this really bad? That consciousness is not that. There are some things your parents will not do in front of you, but corruption has made it in Nigeria. We do things, father is doing corruption in front of children, living a life that you cannot even tell your children tomorrow, why are you doing this thing? So we need people that will come and help us and take this away and let us know that this way of life we are living and this pattern of life we have adopted, because that is not the way our parents brought us up, but it's because of the system. The only people that inspire people in Nigeria are corrupt politicians. People wants to be like Nyesom Wike. People wants to be like Fayoshe. People wants to be like Tinubu. In days before we are growing up, who will born their children and wish their children to be like Tinubu? But today, people wish their children, parents will take their children to Yahoo house to teach them how to do Yahoo. We have lost our values. And that is why our country is sinking. Because the leaders are corrupt, they have lost their moral values. They don't even remember they have a culture. They have a cultural value that people will know and say, this is an Yoruba man. That one is dead now. That people will say, this person is an Hausa man. That one is dead. That people will say, this is a Nigerian man. This person is a Do man. This is how they behave. Now people don't reference that because corruption has eaten deep into our region, our ethnicity, everywhere in religion, everywhere corruption have sink so deep.
Mr.
So we
Alabu,
have made it, yes, ma'am.
you know, you talk about the one where they carry a pikin we don't grow. Go give Yahoo, Yahoo people, make them teach and job. That one don't grow now. What about the 2-3 years where don't feed the talk well? When you go, when their person call for that, for example, I go say, what do you break up for me? Then at 2-3 years old.
Madam Patricia,
Because that is what they call.
A lot have gone wrong in our country. Do you know that
Small
even husband,
old woman say, what do you break up for me?
Husband, even our Mr. Evis is saying that one every time here. Husband now in Nigeria, they drive wife, go meet where ain't go knock man, bring money, come in the morning. We have lost it, Nigerians. We
Can
have
I come in?
lost it. Mr. Blackwater, go ahead. I was just trying to pour this out. I need us to wake up now. My brother, we have lost it. We have lost our values.
See, we're supposed to lose them because they don't understand the parable why I talk here. I said before, when you want make corn grow, you go plant it for a side ground. That seed got to rotten before it start to grow. If it not rotten, it not go grow. That's how God do it. And it's an example of what is happening in Nigeria. See, the reason why Nigeria they spoil like this is one. Make I tell now, you people need to understand this thing. Even the president of America giving them condition to remove Sharia law. And that removing Sharia law means you got to throw away the constitution and write another. That's what it means. President Trump don't talk something straight. Go and look at all his coding messages. We need to, before we go get Nigeria, all of us will think well, we need to rewrite the constitution. Make common religion, to a religion, let all man be equal before God. Don't make one religion, don't make one tribe over any other tribe. Let all of us see ourselves as one entity. Despite our diverse tongue, we can still do it. If, okay, now, you see, to get a good Nigeria, to get a real Nigeria, as Alabody talk, you see the condition where they give. When I hear them for North, all their Sultan, all of them say, lie, they don't feel remove Sharia. Sharia is part of our this thing, blah, blah, blah. You see the way they respond. Now, so that they respond for any other country, we say,
they made them go.
now, so that they respond, and that is difficult. That is why you see, say, if they want break law for National Assembly, they no go agree because that one no dey that law wey they make e no dey in line with their Sharia doctrine. That is why they no dey agree. Make una get am straight now. That's why they no dey agree.
The mumu lawmakers from the other regions.
They just dey collect money.
They say, look, ma say, sorry. The mumu lawmakers from the other region, no, we say, okay, since one of you agree on this, then it's time for we to part ways.
See, Nigeria lawmakers no go fit part because you know how they see us for South. How do you know they see us for South? They see us as like when they when fowl they come close to your veranda, you put corn, you go to chop that corn, the waka come your leg side. That's how they see us. If they make noise, just give them money, they'll keep quiet. If they make noise, one pass a bill, they say we no agree. If South say they no agree, if South say they agree, just give one Satan money, he go come our side. We be na corn they take, we be foul for their front. Now it be the corruption where they thought the corruption it has now been. Corruption can do a damage to any country if you don't have a good, strong constitution that will make every department independent, especially the judiciary independent, because now judiciary they hold the last man to hold the constitution. Now be the judiciary, not be all these lawmakers, because all these lawmakers are politicians. They can maneuver, they can make laws to favor their constituency, to favor different things. It's all over the world. That's democracy. You make your law to favor your constituency. You make a law to favor this. But Nigeria situation, if you are not change that constitution, a new Nigeria is not possible. It not dey possible.
Anyway, Black Panther, me I'm not there for that foul. Gango. I'm not there.
Mr. Black Panther.
Yes, sir.
I have question for you.
No, now Nigerian politicians, now they take as foul.
You say so that they see we. No, talk I said Nigerian politicians from our side.
Yes.
No group all of us. I'm not there for that foul.
I have question for you.
Yes, sir.
See, if that Sharia law did that Nigeria constitution, why they don't practice it for the other side that they are Muslim?
See, you know why they never practice that?
Like Yoruba side, believe in 50-50 they are Muslim.
Look at how the thing they come. Their intention now to make Sharia law did not be to convert you. Not to the way it be for Iran. Not to make Sharia law the law of the land, despite you have 50-50 Christian, but not to convert you. They don't give a damn about your conversion, but make you obey their law. That is what they want to do. They want to use the tenets of Sharia law to be the constitution of Nigeria. It's just like a bicameral stuff. They want it to have the face of English. Meanwhile, there is Sharia now they follow. So that is why you see say the North, anytime that they make any law, they want to amend the constitution. That's why you see that they in block. They always in block to say no. Because now that Sharia mentality, now that Sharia aim and objective that they follow. If you know they in connivance with Sharia law, they will not agree to that amendment of the law. Okay, look now, when they want to do Miss World for Nigeria, you know see what happen? You know see they bring one thing. They bring one to say boom. They say they're not going to allow people to wear pants for public for Abuja. Before you know it, the whole North state they follow because Sharia law no they allow people they wear pants or can't do Miss World or Miss anything for Nigeria.
But Sharia law they make them thief money. Say they use and pay school students when not they go school.
That is what the politicians they do. They subvert the Sharia law, but they don't say Sharia law. You and I don't know the Sharia law. We don't know how they take steal money. They're going to steal. Now they do for Iran now. They steal money for Iran now, but they see they use Sharia law against 80% of the Christian. How? We're gonna get understanding of this thing. They know say they not feel make everybody a Muslim. They know, but they want make your constitution. That is why Abu Salami introduced silently the Sharia issue into the constitution. That is why you see say when they advocate for Sharia law in that new state where they formed that time, when they advocate for it, Obasanjo say he's going to die a natural death because Obasanjo don't do anything. When he saw the constitution, he was shocked. This was he was dumbfounded. That is why he had to make a political statement that if you die natural death, how can an ideology die natural death in your own house? You see, Jonathan came. Jonathan wanted to use Alemajiri to penetrate them. They stop him. They stop him. Anybody who want to use anything for North, you want to empower the North, they go stop him. When I know there when Nigeria will play one video, one former politician's son in America, where they speak, say, in go North, try to empower the people, the Northern youth, so that they go no book. What do? They fight against and then they almost kill them because they know they don't want anything where go stop that thing because Sharia law to them they go feel steal money well. If Sharia law, do you know say Sharia law come? All the Afar, all those Afar, all those people, all those Afar.
Sorry, just like Saudi Arabia, you know, if you see money there is death penalty there.
Yeah, yes, now they'll cut your hand now.
Just like those people in Nigeria, they are evil people.
Yeah, they are evil people. They want to subvert, they want to use Sharia law to make all the Muslim and the Christians silent. So that we don't get Human Rights Commission again. Because Human Rights Commission, they expose them. That is why I see in Iran now, that they do riot. Iran government, the Sharia government, switch off the internet and switch off their phone. That is why you see, say, for Sharia law, now the Afar, now then they be commissioner, now then they be minister, now then they be governor. Because now those who know the tenet of Sharia law, then they put a Christian man. Then they put, if they say, like say for instance now, they succeed, they go remove all the justice for Nigeria, they go remove all of them. They go put all the Afar, all the people that know the tenets of Sharia law, they go put them to be your chief justice. They're not going to wear that white cap again. They're going to wear that sultan. Whether they wear, now they're going to wear. That's what they do for Saudi Arabia. I mean for Iran. Iran was not Iran is a secular state now. I didn't know. There was a secular state in 1947. Now they take over Iran because they don't know say Ayatollah go practice Sharia law. They believe say Ayatollah they popular. Make it start a government where we say they're going to benefit from, the West going to benefit from. Now Jimmy Carter give go ahead, they help him, he overthrow. They bring him from France because he was in France because the secular government in Iran then, the king, they have a monarchy system like British. So the Ayatollah was in exile in France. So they have to bring Ayatollah in because the king not they subject to them. They not manipulate the king. That is why they have to use Ayatollah. And Ayatollah know they preach Sharia law then. He not preach Sharia law. But when Ayatollah get power for Iran, when they come overthrow the king, they come send him on exile. What it can happen? Ayatollah can't kill all the allies. He drive them. The one with he cash, he kill them. Now he can start Sharia law. For more than 47 years. That is what they just came into Iran, colonize Iran. 20% or 20%. They can't colonize. Look at it now. They don't burn more than 300 mosques for Iran. Within this 20 days, they don't burn more than 300 mosques for Iran. Why? Because that will tell you that they are not an Islamic country. An Islamic country, if it is half-half, they won't have the mind to go and burn a mosque. The largest mosque in Iran now, they burn them down to ashes. The largest one in their capital, they burn them down to ashes. How can that happen in places like Nigeria? If it happen, no. But in Iran was totally a Christian nation. But the West can't use a Muslim, can't overthrow the king because the king was not subjecting to them. That was why they overthrew and they called Scatteran. Iran was the only country in the Arab world that has a monarchy system. They were practicing monarchy system like Britain. It's the only Arab country, apart from Israel, they practice full democracy, but in a parliamentary form. So that is how it is. That is what they want to make Nigeria to be. 40. See, may I tell you, in Nigeria, Muslims not reach 30%. Forget all this lie. Make we do censor. Madam Pacha, they talk ahead today. Make we do censor. Make we do censor. They not reach 30%. That is why I see that they get mushroom mosque everywhere. Everywhere go put mosque. Just to make people believe, say, they're plenty. They're not plenty now. But that is what they do. That is their pattern. The process of taking Nigeria, they use the military, take subvert Nigeria so that they go fit, put all the Muslims. You know that every police, army, navy, they get people where they support this Sharia enclavement into Nigeria. They don't infiltrate everywhere. And American government know. They have the data. But Nigerians, they don't know. They don't know what is happening. We have gone beyond land of no return. That is why I'm praying to my God every day. Let America be physically involved. Because the solution to Nigeria, look, these people no go stop. One, they no go stop. Then we no go get peace in our democracy. We no go ever get them. The constitution, they no want agree. What do you do then? Is to divide the country according to the region. Let nobody be at marriage with any other person. Say, oh, we want Nigeria. You want Nigeria, you don't want peace. Because if you get this Nigeria, you know get peace. If you get this Nigeria, you go lost one of your siblings. I'm telling you the fact, if you get this Nigeria, you must lose every Nigeria home. We lost one person because of Sharia. I am telling you the truth. That is what's happening in Iran. Every home lost one person. And they will continue to lose because we not feel agree with the tenets of Sharia law. We can't agree with it. It's not part of us. We need to come out to tell these people that if you don't want to agree for a new constitution, which will make us one country, then let us go a separate way. But people know they understand this thing. Then they fall in love with Nigeria. If you want Nigeria, that means you must lose one of your brother or your sibling. I am telling you the truth. Go and look at countries. Go and look at the countries that were overtaken by Sharia law, and they have majority of Christians. You go start that was there. The same thing happened to them.
Black Panther, you just they say one, not be one, no. Not be one sibling or family they go lose. Maybe they still lose all of the remote of them.
Yes, now. Because these people, they go make sure say all the Christians, they deal with them with Sharia law. That is what people don't know. If you want a Nigeria, if you want a new Nigeria, you must have what it will break their boundary. Now a new constitution that doesn't have this Sharia entities. All of us go there call before one God. Before waiting any God, you dey serve Ogun or anything, you are free to serve it. But not be say the content you say, make you come the answer to one religion, come be a slave to one religion. It's never done.
Mr. Blampata, do you know that Iran, they are not the type of Saudi Arabia Muslim? They are Shia, they are not Sunni. Saudi Arabia, wait. Saudi Arabia, they are Sunni. Iran, they are Shia. It's not the same. It's not the same Muslim. They are different.
They still have Shiites in Saudi Arabia. Only Sunni.
They are Sunni. No, they are Sunni.
Yes, they still have Shiites in Saudi Arabia. Only that they are not vocal, because it's just like I believe we be Christian now. We have Pentecostal. We have Anglican. We have Catholic. Now so it be now. Everybody they fight for autonomy, but
What did they bring us together now, God? What did they bring all of them together now, Sharia? You don't understand now. All of them they worship for the same mosque. But then
They don't.
the way
No, they don't. No, they don't pray. They don't pray the same way.
But all of them they worship the same Allah. Is it not so?
There is different way they pray. No way. Let me tell you, there is different. That is the reason why you see when this man go to that Gumi, go to Saudi Arabia, they deported him, right? Because they are not accept those kind of things. No. Saudi they don't accept those are the Muslims, those are Sunni. Those are them, they don't do those kind of violence something, no. All those Iran, they are Shia, they are all those.
You don't hear me? Are you hearing me?
I hear you.
You see, I don't investigate this thing very well. You see, that is why I come to a conclusion to tell you how the thing be for you to understand it very well. You see, Christian, we have Pentecostal, we have Catholic. We know they worship for the same church. We know they worship for different churches. You don't understand me? That's why they create a one denomination. That's why they build one church where everybody comes from. You see, come worship that they call and say they want to unite the religion. That is a blatant lie. So all the Shiite and the Sunni, whether they worship the same, all of them, they believe in what? Sharia law. The only way they take this, you get some laws there where they're going to say, let us change this. The Shiite will say no, they don't change that, they go let them be like that. You don't understand now? Because the Sunni, they like to change it. That's why I see in Saudi Arabia now, they are building 2 cities. And that city will get Sharia law. Go fact check me, they there. 50 billion US dollars they don't pump for those cities now.
Black Panther. What bring them together is not Sharia law. What bring them together is Allah. Just the way, it's just the way the Christians.
Sharia law inside Quran now. Sharia law inside Quran now.
The Christians say Jesus Christ. It's Christians say Jesus Christ. Why the Muslims say Muhammad? That is what bring them together. It's not. Sharia law.
No. Look, I did big explanation of the Christian so that you take and use them. Understand what I talk. That's what I was doing. I said Christian get different denomination. Now the same thing, Muslim get different denomination. But the two prominent ones, now Sunni and the Shiite. The Shiite, now be Iran. They get their own holy land for Tehran. They call it one name. Why the other Sunni? Because we have majority of Sunni in Nigeria. That's why they travel go Saudi Arabia, go worship. But the Shiite don't go there. You see the understanding now. It's just like Pentecostal now. What it concern with Rome? So and they use that thing to explain so that you not go understand that. But what they are trying to do, the Shiite, they are more into they are very aggressive and they want to make sure that the whole world be Muslim. That is their aim and objective. They don't care whether you. That's why
there is one question I want to ask you. Why is it that you believe those they are Muslim, right? Why is it that they will go inside mosque, they bomb inside mosque? Why? But you say they are Muslim. But wait. Let me explain to you. They will go inside mosque. They will bomb inside mosque. Why?
For Nigeria.
Yes, Nayapu, how many money almost last month? Yes.
Okay, let me tell you why. You see, in the fight for Sharia law, if they kill any Muslim, if they go paradise, where you are trying to enact a Sharia law against the infidel, which is the Christian.
Good night. Make I go watch freedom.
So good night, Mama.
So when they want to enact that killing of going to mosque to bomb mosque, now just one of the procedure to get Sharia law. Now the procedure, now the system. So if they say they blow mosque, they just want to make everybody believe say the reason why they blow that mosque, most of them not believe, they don't want Sharia law. Those Muslims, they don't want. That's why they get mosque when they blow. Not be every mosque. Any mosque where Shiite get, they know they blow them. But in general, they believe say if anybody die during you they fight for Sharia law to be enacted, you they go paradise. That's their belief.
You see now, you just say something now. You say any mosque where Shai get on the blaster, right? Wait. That is the reason why I told you Sunni and Shia, they are not the same. Because they are the what the Sunni are practicing is different from what Shia they are practicing. Yes. Why everybody stay mute?
Okay, Mr. Odua, please speak to
Is
us.
anybody there?
Mr. Odua. Mr.
You
Odua,
hear
do
me?
you want to speak?
Yeah, Malik just went off now. I be like say in network.
No. I'm hearing you.
Mr.
Talk
Odua,
now,
you
they
need to
talk.
speak to us before this thing. Black Panther, please
Yeah, as
allow
I
other
told you
people to speak
before,
here.
I understand all what you are saying. I understand you. You are right. But I'm telling you that you see Sunni and Shia, they are not the same people. They are different. Even they are worshiping. I give you
Yes,
example.
yes, yes, yes. You are right.
Wait.
You are right.
Let me
You are
explain
right.
to you. That is the reason why you see that when this man go to Saudi Arabia, because they don't practice the same thing he is practicing. That's why they deport him.
Yes,
You
you are right.
understand? Yes.
You are
They
right.
are not the same. They are not the same.
You are
They
right.
are
I
not
know,
the
I know
same.
they are not the same, but they all look to one Allah. That's the same thing with Christian now. If I be Pentecostal, I go deeper life. They're gonna look me one kind because I know they worship God the way that they worship God. So there is bound to be discrimination. That is what is happening. So it is quite clear. Maybe people understand that now. Very clear. For you to have a Nigeria, you must change that constitution so that they go expunge Sharia law. Everybody go obey the natural law promulgated by you and I. That is it. That's simple. Not be say I go say you go get the new Nigeria. It no go work if you no change that constitution. It no go work. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Black Panther. Mr. Adumalik, do you have anything to say more? Or Mr. Odua, are you there?
I have something. You know what? All Black Panther, what you say is true, but there is difference between those people, those Muslims. That is the reason why I make example. Nigeria, west from west to southwest, they are most of them they are Muslim too. Why did they practice the same thing like those people? Because those people they are practicing in north, they are Shia, they are not Sunni. You understand what I mean? Yes, they are Shia people, they are not Sunni.
Yeah, you are right. You are right. They are majority Shia.
That is the reason why you see west from the west southwest, they don't practice the same thing like them. But the one that they are Sunni north, they practice the same thing like west.
Yes,
they
you
are
are right.
violent. They are violent people. Let me tell you something. If they are not stupid, how can somebody tell you to go and buy somebody, no matter the amount we give you? Why do you do that? Why can't you tell that person to give his son or his child or a relationship to go and buy somebody instead of you? It's because of their ignorance. Understand? They don't know what they are doing. That is the reason why they are doing. They are doing it on job because on their self-discipline, not Quran, no.
You are perfectly right now. You are perfectly right.
They are doing it on their self. You understand? Because I see no reason why, if you know what you are doing, you are educated, right? Somebody will give you something, or you say no, it's not normal something. Though you cannot force somebody what you will practice. No. If you are not the God that will judge at the end, it's only God that will judge. Not you will judge. You cannot judge somebody. No matter what, the only thing I don't like people, if I see somebody practice it, just like those idolship. Yeah, I don't like it. When you are a Christian Muslim, Christian Muslim, they are the same thing. If you look at Old Testament and Quran, they are almost the same thing. There is no similar difference. It's only this world will cause that commotion, understand? That is the problem we are facing today. Yeah, that is the problem. Somebody who knows something, if you know something, you will know that even those people that bring those religion for you, the way they practice those religion is not the way Africa will practice it. It's different. It's very, very different. Even there, you will see most of them, they have human feeling, they are kind. But we Africa, we are wicked. Even though you have money, you see your brother dying, you don't even care. The same thing we are applying here in Europe, which is very bad. Depends on human being.
What you are saying is very, very right. You know what? Every human being get wickedness. Even the white ones see so they wicked way before. Very, very wicked. For you to go indulge in slavery, you must be heartless. What will change them? Now the law. Now the law. Law now they refine human being, control the excesses of every human being. That is the purpose of enacting a strong law, an institution that will control, that will embark on making sure that everybody obey the law. If you don't obey, you belong to the prison. That is why I see America is investing in prison. I have said it here before. Build more prison. If you get the new constitution, build more prison. A lot of people will go to prison because for them to adapt to the new law, when you go there strong, they go prison, come outside. That is what we stretching their head. Because every human being can do anything. Thank you, my
Black
brother.
Panther. Yeah, Mr. Black Panther.
I hear you.
Shite, they are not the majority Muslim.
I'm talking about the north.
They are not even in Nigeria. Sunnis are majority
No,
in
they are
Nigeria.
Sunni are the majority.
Sunni they not now, but the Shiite overpower them.
No, Sunni are the one ruling Nigeria. Shite are just the one isolated in Kaduna, which
Now the Shiite, now he get Sultan or Sokoto. You know they understand.
Black Panther. The Sunnis are the one controlling. Shite is not the one that gets Sultan of
No,
Sokoto.
you dey get that wrong. You dey get that wrong. You dey get that wrong, sir.
Black Panther.
Which one be Ezazaki? Ezazaki not be shy.
Ezazaki, that is the Shite. That is the one in Kaduna. Ezazaki is the leader. Sultan of Sokoto is the leader of the Sunnis and the Islamic in Nigeria, leader of Muslim in
Black
Nigeria.
Panther, Sudan is Sunni, is not Shia.
Sultan is Sunni.
Is Sunni, yeah,
Yeah, it's
and he's
Sunni.
the head of it. Islam is one umbrella, which is the Muslim people. Then we have at least three groups, which is inside, which is the Sunnis and the Shiite, and this one that is called.
We have a lot of people.
No,
yes.
it's about three major groups.
For Iran.
No.
Black Panther, something is making noise in your background.
Allah boy, it's only to me I know. Which one is three? I know only
one
two.
They call them is the majority based in the East Africa. This Ibadi. I think in Somalia.
Those are terrorists. Those are terrorists.
It's not. I'm not talking about Al-Qaeda. I'm not talking about those ones. That is the three major Islamic. They're about 1% in Islam. Then Shiite is about 10%. Sunni is about 85 to 90%. So those are the only group. I'm not talking about the terrorist organization. When you talk about the terrorist organization, when Black Panther is saying they are the one controlling, most of the terrorists are Al-Qaeda, all of them, they are Sunnis. So these people are extremists coming out from them. So it's not that Shiite are just the only one. If Shiite, even in Nigeria, try to raise head, you see what happened to them. That this man from Borno State, former military, this thing, army general, now Brutai, as he
Bratai.
take Brutai, now as he take by them for Kaduna that time with the plan with Erofai.
Those
So
are shy now. Those are shy.
yes, they are minority in Nigeria. Everywhere they are minority. The only place they have ground, which is Iran, which they are not majority like that, still not big, but they just have ground there because of the leader there, who is the supreme leader. So that is the thing. They are the people causing problem in Nigeria. They are the Sunnis. They are the majority, not Shiite. Though all of them are the same thing. However, I'm not here to criticize, but any religion that will tell you that you have to leave the virgin you see for
Alabo,
30.
Alabo,
Yeah.
you are right. You are right. That was why when I made a statement. You are right. You are right. Maybe I mix it up. You are right. But when did they bring all of them together? At the Sharia law. Sharia law. That is why when I was making a statement, when I was making a statement, all of them believe in that Sharia law.
It's not just Black Panther. It is not just the Sharia law. You ask why is the one in Saudi Arabia are not behaving like that. The Nigeria case is different. Nigeria is that these people want to capture places. They
Yes,
want to
now,
occupy
yes.
places. It's not
Yes,
about the Sharia law. What is the reason
that's
for
what I'm
this?
saying.
It's
So
not
They want to
Sharia
use
law that want
Sharia.
to make them capture places.
is the
No,
ideology.
no.
The
Let
one
us.
in Nigeria is the ideology of them to say we want to own Nigeria to ourselves. So I have to come to Benin and take your land
That is
to
what I've been
impose my
explaining
law.
since now.
So
That's what I've been
those are
explaining
the
since.
things.
They want to use Sharia law as a means of getting to the conclusion. That is what they're doing. They don't want
It's not
they don't want
Black Panther.
they don't want
Panther.
Christianity.
Black
Mr.
Panther,
Alabo,
you are mixing both things. You are mixing the thing. I'm
Mr.
not saying
Alabo,
that, but you are mixing it. It's not black. It's not that the Sharia law that make them to come and take control the oil well in Niger Delta.
No,
So it's
Alabo, don't use
ideology.
that area. No go die oil, no go oil, no mix up oil.
It's not Sharia
Mr.
law that
Alabo,
make
See,
them control the
see,
power they are
Sharia,
controlling in
wait,
Niger.
Alabo, wait. You don't know this thing. You don't get good information about this thing. No, the way you they talk surface. We are going deeper. The Sharia law, now they make all the Muslims come together. Because if you're Muslim, you must have that doctrine of the Sharia law. But Nigerian Muslim, this politician, they want to use Sharia law to subvert the sovereignty of Nigeria to their pocket. So that when Sharia day, people know fit because if they press Sharia, you don't get right to talk against the government. That one they very clear. You don't get right to question the ruler. So that is the reason. That is why they chose that Sharia law. If they wanted communism, they would have brought communism in. But they don't know how that one is practiced. So what they know is what they want to use to perpetrate evil against the Nigerian state. That is why for more than 50 years they put their people for
Okay.
military.
All right, Black Panther, thank you. Let me
Mr.
update
Alabo,
people.
wait, I
As
have
we are
something to
doing a
say about
live,
you.
I will come to you, Abdullah. We are doing live update here. So Nigeria and Morocco 0-0 first half. Chelsea still leading. Arsenal still leading Chelsea, one down. So let's continue. Okay, Mr. Abdul we are just giving
Yeah,
update.
there is something you say. You say you just contradicted yourself. You refer to Saudi Arabia, why are they not behaving like the one in Nigeria? And you say all of them they are one. How can they be? How can they be like that? You say Saudi Arabia, why are they not behaving like the one in Nigeria?
No. I'm not talking about the Sharia law. Those law
No,
and in Saudi
you're talking
Arabia.
about the Muslim, I know. You say
So
all
the
of them are one.
Muslim
Now
is
you
an
refer to Saudi
umbrella.
Arabia that
That is
they are,
it's just like you talking about Christianity. You understand? Whether Orthodox and everyone, this is one umbrella. Pentecostal are one side, but they are one umbrella that is covering them. So the Islam too, the same thing. The Islam is one. Then inside
but
of
you
them
know
is
that
this group.
Orthodox is different from the
They are
other.
all now is the same. They say that the same church now, which is they classify them as Christian. That is why we have this major two, which is these two religion, which is the Christian and the Muslim.
I know. Wait,
That
you classify them as a Christian, but
yes, Christian. It is
they
called
don't practice.
Christianity. Whether you are Catholic or Anglican, all of
They
them,
don't practice it the same way. Some of them don't
they
believe
don't
in
practice.
Jesus
That
Christ.
is the same
Why
way,
some believe in
which is
Jesus Christ?
yes, now which is the Pentecostal that believe in Jesus Christ.
Yes.
That is the thing. But Islam is the same way, but Sunnis believe different way. The Shiite believe in one other of the prophet is that way who serve under their Muhammad. So the one who wrote those book. So some of them are adopting that way. Then one of the group believe adopt the way of their servant, the man took one of their wife. So they just believe in their way on how they want to serve it. That is the thing. That does not mean, but the umbrella name for them, they are Muslim,
They are all
which is
Muslim, yes.
they're all Muslims. But my this thing is that the one in Saudi Arabia is not coming to go and grab land inside the Saudi Arabia there to take people. But the ideology of the Nigeria own is to take over Nigeria. That is their
Nigeria
own.
wealth,
So
Nigeria wealth, that is it.
the Nigeria weight and everything, they want
Yes.
to control all the institution. So that is their own ideology. It is not that they must put Sharia law in River State for them to control. They believe they own. So they must do everything. So the ideology is that we are entering this place
Is it
because this
Sharia
is
that enable Usman Danfodio to say God gave them to Nigeria? No. It is
it's
because they
not
are
the
looking for a
Sharia
way
law
to
now.
stay.
That is what they want to take. But now when
Now
they
the
capture
narrative
the
is that narratives now.
when they capture the place, they will now put their law in place, put their sultan, put their emma to continue their agenda. So it is not about that they start with the Sharia law in taking over, no. So they are coming with
Miss,
different things entirely to capture the country. Because if it is not like that, Mr. Adu Malik, you are from Edo State, I'm from River State, Black Panther from Edo State. Do you have a goat in your state? Do you take your goat to River State and demand me from River State to give you land by
because
all
I'm not
means to
foolish.
ranch?
I'm not foolish. I'm educated.
What I'm saying, I want you to understand, it's only one set of people. These are the Fulanis who are moving with cow, and they want everywhere in Nigeria to give them land. So is that not, why is it only this tribe that is coming and said you must give us land in across the country, even create water space for us? That is, they want to occupy even your water, and anyone who control your water, control your land, you are finished.
It's
They have taken over.
because of the fake government.
That is the thing. So my
Because
concern is
In
why
Europe, yeah,
is it, Mr.
how do you
Dumalik?
see people erect cow in the bush?
Yes, Mr. Dumalik, why is it that it just won't try? That is why I'm asking you. Have you seen anyone from Lagos State going to Kano to say, Kano government, Zamfara government, you must create a ranching ground for us to do our poultry, our farm business? Have you seen anywhere it happen? From Lagos or one man from Igbo? Igbo man will go to do business in Kano. He will buy land to build his shop. Why is the Fulani tribe are the one telling Nigerians that they will come for River State, that Usman Danfodo have created a pathway for them to ranch their cow from Zamfara to Port Harcourt? So therefore, all those land, you must give it back to them. Why? Why is it just one tribe? And because of that, we have lost a lot of lives. A lot of community, they have sink a lot of community, put people in IDPs, and these people are occupying their land. Just
We
one
go
thing.
lose, bros, we go lose plenty if we're not ready to fight. Oh. We go lose plenty. But this land, we'll take it back. We'll take it back. They cannot occupy it now. They themselves, they
It
are not
is,
safe. Go and look at the
it
one they
is,
took in the north. They are not even
it is,
occupying them.
it is really insane. Erufai's son, school in the United Kingdom. Most of them school abroad. They have never seen any place they are doing open grazing. Taking cow, you can never see cow abroad traveling. You can only drive in a county road, you understand? And you see farm, you will see cow inside farm eating what the farmer brought for them to eat. Fresh grass, they are feeding them there. That is what you see. But these same people will come back to Nigeria and you say you will carry a cow from Sokoto and walk down to Bayelsa. The cow will look like Bachoko. Why are you taking cow to walk down? Because you are tracing the place, understanding the community, understanding the environment. I've told you, a Fulani man told me that he understands my forest more than me. Why, if there is no agenda, why are you coming to my forest, mapping the place? A Fulani man told me if war break out, that everywhere they are ready. If it wasn't an agenda that these people were pushing, sending their people, if not, why would you tell someone to carry cow from Sokoto and trek all the way from the forest down to Calabar? Why? It doesn't make sense. But because you are mapping out, taking, surveying people, places for your evil agenda. That is why I'm saying Nigeria president that will have sense to remove all the power from Kaduna State, the military software, hardware should be cut across every geopolitical zone. Let the one in Calabar that cover the Niger Delta side, the Bori camp in Port Harcourt, have the same equipment they have in Kaduna. Let them have the same equipment. The one that cover the Northwest, let it have the same. Every military barracks across the geopolitical zone to have equal manpower, equal what? Software and hardware, military hardware. You will not come and intimidate other people. But you fix everything and fix it in Kaduna and Abuja, leaving other regions vulnerable. So when they need anything, you will release what you want to release, only then send the armored car from there, go and settle the problem. When the issue finish, you return the armored car. The fighter jet, you return them back. So you left those regions vulnerable. So if anything should happen today in Nigeria, that was the same thing they used and destroyed the Igbo people. The whole of the Nigerian military, if Igbo then, the region then, the Southeast region then, have that kind of full thing in place, do you think would have been easy for the Nigeria government to do?
It was in Enugu now, right?
It wasn't like that. It was physically just in Lagos and other places in North. So it wasn't much as you have. So Awolowo plan with them and they keep everything, isolate, stop the food. Well, let us not go back to that. But there is no way we can live without the history. Children to come will still come back to this history, no matter how you try to hide it. Because a day will come, a man from the south will say, enough is enough. I cannot have my Hoye you are controlling, then your good is not remitting anything to the federal government. Individual are mining it, selling it. Your government, state government are planning business, creating bandit, doing it. Then in Niger Delta, you are saying no bunkering, no Niger people to break the pipe, which is a good one, which us from there are saying it is not a good one because of the environmental hazard you are exposing your people to, the pollution, which the one we are suffering, you breaking the pipe, we are the ones suffering the impact of it. We don't encourage. But if you give them license, since they have the idea, the experience is there. Take advantage of those experience and turn them into productive. Begin to produce something. Productivity is what Nigeria need.
Alabo,
But now you isolate them, you just kick them away, while the people in the
Alabo,
north, you are providing ammunition for them, they are mining their gold and protecting it, selling it illegally.
Alabo, you can hear me.
Yes, Black Panther can hear you.
See, we have to understand the thing that is happening in Nigeria. See, normally, your laws is supposed to encourage productivity. Normally, we are supposed to produce what we eat and what we use. But
Black Panther, we lost you, I think so.
are more
Yeah,
emboldened to confront them. So they have to deprive you of all these things to make you subject to their authority. That is how to make man subjective. It's a gradual process. And they've done this for more than 30 years. They've captured us. That is why we cannot come out. We'll be scared of what? Coming out, they will arrest us or they will shoot us. Because they did not train Nigerians to know the law guiding them. They did not train Nigeria to believe in democracy. They did not train Nigeria to know their right. Because these things are taught from your elementary schools. From your elementary schools, you cannot tell your daughter, say, shut up. He will ask you, why did you say I should shut up? These are all method of teaching people on how to know their right. But they don't do it. Even your tradition, they subject everybody to just to obey. Even the Oba subject us to just to obey. That's how we were brought up. So to learn a new thing now that is more dynamic, they won't give it to us. Because if they give us, they're not going to get Sharia. That is why in Saudi Arabia, they don't allow women to drive car. They don't allow them to do a lot of things.
They are
In
doing
Iran,
it. They are doing it now.
yes,
They
they
are
don't
doing
start
it
that
now.
because of
They are
this
doing
new
it.
prince. This new prince now don't change everything. But in other like Iran, Nala you know fit. In Iraq, you know fit. But now in Iran, all of them don't come out their sultana. Everything don't throw am. They don't throw am. They say because the Islamic law they be occupier of Iran because they own Iran and not the Islamic people that own Iran. They
All
did
of
not
those
treat it.
places now, Iraq, Iran, Syria, Turkey, they were Christian that dominated places now.
That is it. That
They
is it.
were
But people
Christian
don't know.
dominated places.
A lot of people don't know. A lot of people don't know this. This thing you
But
just
they
said
come.
now. This thing you just said now. If you go outside for some channels, you talk and they'll say make you shut up
Why would they say
because
so?
they
Don't they
don't
know
know.
history? It
They
didn't
don't
happen for a
know.
long. It didn't happen for a long time now. It's not up to 50 years. Some of those places become
Oh,
Islamized
you see
fully.
how
Uh-huh.
most of them don't want
So
to. They don't want to sit down and study, or even as they talk and now, as they talk and now. Maybe I concur with you. Why I
there is
concur with
a
you because
let them go
I
and
don't read
read
that before.
let them read the Middle East. There is a
They
book
don't want
there.
to read it because
Let them read it and see how
they're not going to worry
those
down. Don't say
places.
I lie. Don't say that Western culture. Don't say
Black
that
Panther,
Western culture now.
for that thing you said, for Nigerians, if there is anyone telling you that is the way things are going, are you the one to change it? Whether it's so bad that is telling you, don't worry, don't do it, don't talk, don't do anything. Tell them no. Tell them no.
See,
You know,
see,
my father, let me tell you something. He called me, he told me, are you the one to change Nigeria? I told him that your generation has failed. That is why these are things you are supposed to do. Me as your child, I'm not supposed to come and be fighting this kind of fight. But you people fail and adopt to this way to say, now you go fit change. Are you the one that will change? In the same way, leave them now. You fight politicians. And we are here. I told him I'm fighting for the future of my children. So
you
we
see,
are going to change it. I
Jerry,
told him,
you see now,
that
you see
your
what I talk
generation
that
failed
time.
the country. So you have to tell them, let them know they have failed. So we are not going to allow the same thing to repeat. Because if we continue to keep quiet, listening to your monarchs telling you, don't worry, calm down, everything will be
See,
okay.
Alaba, see, that thing are two ways. You see, obedience is not a culture; it's a way of life. You understand me? But there are some part of the culture that makes you so subjected that you cannot speak. That is not a culture. Obedience is not a culture; it's a practice of life. So now, because our people don't mix up things with culture, they don't mix everything up. They believe say, okay, now me and you now we different. That was why I was saying at the beginning that these old people they are afraid of the 21st century because they find everything you and I they talk as you want to cheat them. That is the way they see it. That is why they cannot adapt to it. They've not seen, they are afraid of it because they don't yet know how it is being practiced. But to put them on the seat and teach them, they are saying no. So these are the problem we are having in the whole country against the old generation. These are the problem we are having. They go to the round table instead of them to have an agreement that will empower the future. That they will have agreement that will empower their pocket. That is not the way you and I think, but that's the way they think. Why are they thinking like that? They are taking corruption as a culture. But you and I, we don't. So that is the difference between that generation and our generation. That is why we cannot obey anything that comes from them because they are afraid of us. They are afraid of us. We are too toxic to them. Okay, election. Let us make it real time. They are afraid. Common election. Let us make it real time. They are afraid. Population. They are afraid. Banking system. They are afraid. Everybody get ID card. They are afraid. You see, they want us to subject ourselves to them forever, so that we can be and we can be old school like them. So we have a big problem in Nigeria, but the way to start to change it is for us to agree whether we want a country or not. That is when the future will be bright. But if you say we will continue like this, even if Obi enter, Obi go fight. He go fight, and now we ain't go need to fight. He go need us to get that fight, accomplish that fight. He go need us because this is for National Assembly. They no go agree. Oh. This mortal people, they no go agree because I know so Obi go ask for a new constitution. I know that he's a conservative now. I know. He just they talk small so that all of us go. All these people no get sense. He just they talk small. They say Oh, be not the strong man. Make una let her enter that seat first. Una go know strong man. Make enter that seat first. Una go know. To know somebody that will be active, test what he believe in. Try to know what he believe in. Try to know there is deal governing this guy. You go know whether he go be active. That is what most people don't know. Me being quiet, not me say I quiet like that. You don't know what I believe in. Now what I believe in, now you go motivate me do the things where I want me to be done. Now you go motivate me. And I know Obi is a conservative. I know that for sure. Also they talk say this that man why they see so. It requires the mentality of a conservative personality to achieve whatever he's saying. It requires it. So make we just dey pray. Make we sit together, make a new law for ourselves, so that our institution go dey independent. Not be all this caricature we get now. Everybody do nonsense. Judge go dey give order. Police go just go arrest you. You no go investigate. He go just arrest you because one person talk say you thief cockroach. He go just carry you, arrest you, right now. You no go even investigate oh. That one a law. Nigeria don't get any law, but in paper they think say una think say we get law. We no get any law. If we get real law, all of us go know the law. Why is it that you and I know, but the man with the frack I don't know? Why? That is the problem. Why do you say your children for England, they know about the governance, how they govern country, how they govern England? Why do you say Nigeria children don't know anything about government or who their president is? They don't know. They don't want to know.
The Black Panther say the problem is that if they implement law, they don't enforce the law. They don't let the law work. It's not to implement law, you will not let the law work. That is different thing.
The reason why you no go, they don't go let that work because you and I no participate in writing that law. Not the way me and you write that, we will see implement that together. Look, in America, there's what we call citizen arrest. Everybody know. But Nigeria, they know anything. They know when they write them. All the colonial law where British give us, now we see they use it today. Till today, go ask any lawyer, now we see they use. Maybe they know they turn our head upside down. Now we see they use. They don't want to implement their criminal law. They don't want to implement they don't want to change their criminal law. They don't want the procedure, how they do judgment. They don't want the procedure for medical field. They don't want to do anything. And we say we be country. You go hospital, they'll say, make you bring your money. That one a country. That one a country. Which country for this world? You go hospital, they'll say you bring money first. Not gonna tell me the country. I would like to know the country. For now, only Nigeria I know. Only Nigeria I know. When you go hospital, say you go pay money first before they go even carry you enter, go see doctor. That is the country. That's what you call a country. When I tell I say
Black Panther, are you there? Mr. Odu, are you there?
Network remove.
Okay. Mr.
Yeah,
Odua.
Alan, but there is a question I want to ask you. Let me not forget.
Okay, go ahead, sir.
Yeah, I used to hear people say that there is some people who have private oil well in Port Harcourt because that is where I live. I lived there for 7 years before I left there. I go there 2003. I left there 2009. those private individuals, I don't really know where are they there. Those people that have those private oil, because most of the oil company I know there is from the government. I don't really get that thing because always I hear people say people have oil private, where oil private. I don't really know.
Mr. Dumalik, he plenty. Oh. Make a list for you. They plenty. Oh. Ah. Even retired military. Oh. Even Atiku. You know how it happen. Some people can be three. Both of them, three of them go get one oil well. Be strong shareholders. They need to put their first. Aside for you to hear of a top companies like Total, you understand? Uh-huh. In old days, they call them F. Uh-huh. And Shell, Chevron. Uh-huh. Then Ajib. So outside those ones, there are a lot of coded oil company operating offshore, both onshore and offshore, that are owned by private Nigeria from the north and west. You hardly see anybody from the south or east. They are just few, maybe some shareholder, or they just put them there to manage for them. They are owned by these private citizens. That is where you see them making so much money. Babangida, them, all of them, they have the well pumping for them. All retired military, all of them, former president too. They have one way, they are indirectly, they are sharing from it. So it's a big problem in our country. But my own is that why is it that the people where you are taking this oil? Sorry, Mr. Abdul Malik. Okay,
Yeah, I'm hearing you, Alabo. I hear you.
sorry. Yeah, this is my baby. They disturb me. So why is it that the people who are living there are not seeing anything from this oil? As I'm telling you, majority of, let me not say majority, but most people in the local area where this oil is taken, they don't even know the value of those oil, what it's really doing for the country. They just see a pipe connected. They just see a oil well. They just see a flow station. For them, it's a fun where they go to the helipad and just be playing. They see helicopter, oh, they small. Go come land for helipad, go they clap. They see Oyibo them. For us, now fun. But but in that same place, we don't have water to drink. Then is those water they are getting from the. Sorry, give me a second.
Yeah, I understand you, but there is a reason why I asked that question because I live there. I know most of the oil company there is owned by the federal government. As you mentioned now, understand like Total, F, Chevron, Share. That is the reason why because I always hear people say oil well from some individual have oil well in River State, in Port Harcourt, but I don't really know where. That is the reason why I ask you. That is the problem. I don't really understand why people that have resources, it's only this period Port Harcourt start developing.
Yeah,
As far,
Mr. Dumalik, I've worked in one that is owned by an Yoruba man. Oh. It was initially owned by a Yoruba man and a Northern man. I was three of them and one man from the south. I don't just want to mention, which I've worked for. So these people, individuals who own this thing, they are big boys in the society. So
in the
don't look it the way it is.
Bonnie or Port Harcourt. Mr. Alaba, you are not talking. Yeah, I understand you. I'm asking you if that private oil well from the Bonnie or from the Port Harcourt. Because I don't know where in Port Harcourt, the one I know in Port Harcourt is mostly owned by those Chevron, Total, Share, Ajib, all those places, them. Because that is the reason why I ask. I know most everywhere in that place. It's only when you go to Bonny or you go to Bonny side,
Mr. Abdul Malik, if you go into the deep sea, what happened in the deep sea is beyond what you can even explain.
Okay. Okay, I understand you. You see, that is the problem we have. Now, the people that have the oil, they don't even have development. There is nothing like develop something activities that place. Imagine what you said now, there is no water. The communities that have the oil. What a country. Is that a country? And those people, they don't know the value of the oil. We have a long way to go. Unless we all sit down to all those people that they are impoverishing Nigeria, we drive them away from that seat. Without that, there is nothing we want because
Mr. Abdul Malik,
yeah,
most of those ones you see even in you see even in Upland before that you've seen in Port Harcourt. Shell have sold it to private individuals. So it's not business as usual. So a lot of people who are these private individuals, they are top politicians, connected, retired military people. So if you have your way, you are close to Buhari and Tinubu during this time for this past president. You have your connection. That is how it is. Some of them, they don't show their face, but the money is going to their, they will just open fake company account that you don't even, when you trace the company, who are the shareholders? You see their children. You see their own children, their son-in-laws. All those things is still going back to the politicians. So our country is fucked up. Well, what I'm telling you is that people in the Niger Delta, as I'm talking to you, Goodluck Jonathan said he was using MT to trekking with Asanda to go to school. He wasn't lying. It's the same thing most of us people went through. You don't even know the value of what you have in front of your house. But people are taking it. It's what is building Abuja. Few individuals, the man that resigned, that was fighting with Dangote just recently, Nigeria have moved on. How many million to pay his children's school fees? Is it not the oil sector? It's the oil sector, just a regulator. Then if a regulator, a civil servant who is working there, has that kind of money, what do you think for people who own those oil wells, what they are taking?
yeah, you are right. I imagine that is the reason why you see the suffering is too much every day. There is no limit. The money that belongs to millions of people, one person will take the money, will corner the money for himself. That's why the suffering is too much. Look at the money that have the past years, the money they have embezzled. If you combine those money, it can build good school for Nigeria everywhere in the region, 6 region, and hospital, road, and electricity. They can never lack of electricity, school, and hospital and water. But one individual will take money that belongs to millions of people. It's the problem of the government too. They cannot prove anyone. Imagine. Look at that man, the house is show that day. The senator, where do you have that money from? Where do you get the money from? You see, you don't even hide. Which work do you work? Or which company do you have? How do you get the money? Nobody will investigate. It's very difficult. Our country, the corruption is too much. Even the EFC that they say they are investigating, they don't do anything. They are worst because they are not truthful to themselves. Talk less of Nigeria. All institutions all institutions is now is just like sham. No one is truthful. Everywhere yawa. Even police now, police are kidnappers allegedly. Imagine when police your friend in a country, they make peace in the country, right? But now allegedly they are kidnappers. What a country! How can the country move forward? We have a very big problem, unless the youth will come to their senses and get the country back. Without that, there is nothing will work. It's only the youth that will make the country work because they are the majority. Yes, without the youth, there is nothing will work. The worst part of it, look at what happened recently. A student sent to prison because of peaceful protest, and others, because other students, they don't do anything. Imagine, before it wasn't like that. When something like that happened before, everybody will protest peacefully. Immediately, they will order for their immediate release. But nowadays, not like that.
Mr. Abdul Malik, sorry. Niger Watch, I beg Black Panther there for backstage. I beg bring him in now. He there for backstage. Mr. Abdul Malik, just 1 second here. Let me just give a live update about the Nigeria match. So at the moment, Arsenal 3, Chelsea 1, Nigeria 0, Morocco 0. Maybe it's going to end in penalty. Let's continue to hope. That is why I say I gave them 50-50.
They still have like
go ahead, Mr. Abdul Malik.
5 minutes extra time, additional time, right?
No, it does not. It's not extra time
I
yet.
know.
This is
They
82
have 5
minutes.
minutes. You know, when for the 5 minutes the football will end, they will add additional time, like 2-3 minutes or 5 minutes, depends.
Yeah. Maybe, what I'm telling, maybe they will play another extra. That is
I understand you, but anything in the football, anything can happen in a second.
Yeah. A minute
We
is
still
a
have
minute
time,
is
like we still have like 8 minutes or 7 minutes or 6 minutes, depends.
a minute is a football. 1
Yeah,
minute
that is what I'm
and
telling
10
you.
something.
Football, you cannot predict football. Anything can happen in football. Yeah, that is why they call it game of chance. But mostly it's teamwork. When your team play well, they will win. Yeah, it's teamwork. But sometimes football luck will not be in their side. Anything can happen in football anytime. But I hope for Nigeria. I pray for them to win, because most people have promised them that they will give their gift. I pray for them to win, because long time Nigeria have never win any trophy. Even currently now, they don't go to USA, Mexico, Canada World Cup. They are not qualified. What a shame. Before Nigeria, when Okocha and Finidi George, all those people are playing. Every year, most every time they go to World Cup. But now, they don't even perform like before. Their career is going down, everything.
Mr. Abdul Malik,
Because of the poor management.
Do you know why my people are suffering in Niger Delta? Because those people who claim to be freedom fighters, most of them took amnesty, become politicians, became a special thugs errand boy for politicians. So nobody again, apart from some of us who will just be speaking online. None of them again are speaking. Asari Dokubo is speaking now. Tinubu will return to power. Azari Dokubo is talking on how we want to buy IPOBs. Nobody is talking about the issue that concerns Niger Delta. And we lost a great man until today. We have not gotten anybody to replace him. Sir Edwin Clark, that was the only voice left in Niger Delta speaking. So as it is, we don't have anybody. All the people you see, they have compromised. Tompolo today is a contractor to federal government protecting the pipeline.
was a man. Kensariwa.
That one now, as far as Kensariwa said, the people that will rise after him, that they will not be able to do, which has happened, brought the issue today. We have Niger Delta this, Niger Delta that. But however, the people who volunteer themselves to say we are freedom fighters, who want to control of resources, after the amnesty, they became friends to federal government. Today, they are errand boys to politicians. So nobody is talking about Niger Delta again. So they create a ministry of Niger Delta Ministry and NDDC. It becomes an office for politicians to continue to loot money. You can hear when Akpabio said he's doing a forensic investigation. What is the report? Did you see anything today that makes Akpabio run for complete 4 years under Buhari? He could not appoint board members. He was the only man standing in the ministry as a minister, as a secretary, as a general, as a this to represent the whole geopolitical zone in Niger Delta. So the corruption is a problem. The people you think they want to speak, they are no longer speaking, they speak for the government. Are you surprised that Asare Dakopo is a spokesperson to Tinubu, who is now saying he want to fight for the 2027, and he came in 2023 to threaten people? Nothing. Is it Tompolo that you want him to speak for us, who is already a contractor with trillions of nairas running? So nobody is going to tell them to come and build water, give us people hospital. Nobody is going to do that. It's an office for them to steal money. It's sad.
It's like you stop and about. Worry about
Yeah,
this man.
you can say
Worry
something.
about this man. Worry about this man. Take care.
All of them are the same. They have collected contract now, pipeline contract. All of them have become kings. They are royal fathers now. They are royal fathers. So they now speak like paramount rulers. They are now politicians. So the royal fathers, you see, is politicians that put them there, because our constitution now give politicians the power to nominate who wants to be your king. Except for the Bini, where the traditional stool is being managed. Outside Bini, every other place is governors, local government chairman that have interests who want to be your king. Outside Bini in Nigeria, both in the Yoruba or everywhere, governor must have interest of who he wants to be. So is it in the north? The EMA has to be the one the leaders want, the political leaders want. That is who they will make the EMA. Did you not see what is happening in Kano? So we have lost it all. We have lost it all. We have lost it all. It's the only traditional stool that I'm seeing that is not political. It's just the Benin one. That is finished. One of son will come and you will not have any controversy. If no other places, governor can come and just remove your king, put whatever he wants to put there.
It is terrible, eh? Nigeria issue is very terrible issue. Because the citizens, they are not yet serious to do what is needful. Because I see no reason why every day one thing will be happening, but there is no attempt to make change. Yes, how? We other country they don't do that. They do something that will surprise the government. Not violent, peacefully. Every day, one way they will be in the street peacefully. The government must force themselves to do the right thing. But in Nigeria, they don't care. They don't even care to do anything. How can the government take you guys serious? They cannot take anybody serious because it's just like you are good with what the situation you are passing through. Yeah, that is what is true. Because you don't do anything, it's like you are happy with the situation. That is the reason why I say they need to change their mindset. People need to go to the rural area and urban area to educate those people, to let them know how government work for the people. Because most of them, they don't know what is government. Yeah, they don't know. Government are there for the people, it's not for themselves. That is government for you, it's not for themselves. You elect them to do what is necessary for the country, for the citizen. You are not elected there to work for themselves. No. I'm telling you, but some of them they don't know. Somebody will do one road, people will be clampy. They will do one road, one common road. People will be clampy. Okay, worry about the allocation you are getting every month? The internal revenue and external revenue. What are you using them for? Is it to embezzle for what? Is it not for make the citizen, to make the state or the country develop? But they embezzle those money just for their self pocket. They convert the money to their account. It is very sad because it's only one person will come, will change this situation. There's only one person. Most of the country are passed through such things, right? But I believe one day one person will come, will change everything. But nobody knows yet. Because the citizens, the way I see them, they are not yet ready. This recently what happened in Edo State now, it really shocked me. What happened in Ekpoma? How can a student, people that they are protesting peacefully, you send them to prison? How? A student to, not even though it's not even though they commit crime. Even though they say they steal, what did they steal? Why can't you investigate to know the people that hijacked the protest? Yes, it's not that maybe those people that are arrested, they are innocent. Yeah, that is what they're doing in Nigeria. They will just see you in the road, they harass you. No questioning, nothing. In a real country, before even police will address you, sir, they will take time. They will make sure they will go and get a warrant from the judge before they will come to your house. See, they want to if they are suspecting something from you. Talk less of Nigeria, person will just burst to your house. Imagine, and you don't have that right because of the situation of the country. No law, nothing is working. Africa is a hair. Yeah, it's a hair. Because when you lay there, even though you get money, it's like you are in a air fire. Yes, anything can happen to you anytime. You are not safe. Yeah, you are not safe. Is it not most of the prominent men now they are kidnapping? Do you think me that you tell me that they have money, but they are kidnapping them? Because no insecurity everywhere. Yes. Other country, you are free to go even 3 o'clock, 2 o'clock, midnight. You can walk in the street, nobody will harass you. Even police see you, they will just come to you. If they don't ask you questions, they will pass you. Yes. But Nigeria, go and walk in the street around 2 or 3. Somebody will just come and harass you. Criminals. We have a long way to go. The worst part of it, those people that they are supporting APC, if they come online, they are attacking their fellow citizens. Attack the government. The government, they are the problem of the country. Not me and you, not the citizen. Look at what is happening today in Nigeria. There is nothing is working. Everything is Nigeria is declining every day. Every day is declining. What Nigeria don't have, they have everything. Human resources, they have natural resources, everything they have it. One make country great. But Nigeria, because of the government, the failure, and what Donald Trump called Nigeria is very right, 100%. They fail all ratification. They have failed Nigeria. They are disgraced country. If you are not disgraced country, why can't you give your citizens light, road, water, school? Education is the key to success. Yeah, it's the key to success. When your people educate, they are enlightened. They are aware of many things. Yes, they create many things. Poor engineering, doctors, accountant, management, everything. You feel like lawyers, all those things. But when they are not educated, how are they going to expose to the world? They will not. We have a problem. I just pray this 2027, Nigeria citizens will touch themselves in mind to do the right thing. Because if they miss this chance, it will be very difficult for them to realize themselves. Yes, for me, because this is the last chance. Now till 1 year, which is now till next year. Is it not next year February they will conduct the election, right? If they need to plan now till next year. This one they are saying they will not give Peter Obi the ticket. Who are they going to give ticket? Those people that they have ruled out before, they have bad record. All of them, they are criminals. Is it only Peter Obi that have criminal record? Till today, there is nothing attached with this man. He's not corrupt. No corruption in this man. Okay, why can't you guys give him the ticket? Yeah, you really want to say the truth to yourself. Only him don't have that criminal record. They have tried to, nothing they have find in this man, like corruption. Why can't they give you the ticket? Article regime, article regime, they are down to how many billion? That contract of give Nigeria light, right? Electricity. They convert those money to go and build a mechanical generator, something like that. Is it not corruption? That is corruption. They are all corrupt. They don't know what if they don't give Peter Obi, Tinubu will retain that seat. Yeah, Tinubu will retain that seat, because they don't give Peter Obi, most of the South, they will vote for Tinubu. Yeah, that is how it is. Talk less of the West, even Tinubu, they will vote for Tinubu, not even will be safe. West, they will vote for Tinubu. They have already said it, right? They will vote, even most of the governors, they are not in APC, but they have already declared that they have support for Tinubu 2027. Yeah, they said it already in the West. The South, that is why they are defeated, they are decamping. Because they want to read the election to the APC. Like Edo State governor. Your state is not at peace. Kidnapping everywhere. You are boasting you will give president first time say 2.5, now is 3.5. After everybody have the kidnap, who will vote? Who will vote the 3.5 million vote? the kind of mentality, the kind of reason those people they are reasoning, me, I don't understand. The other one, that is essay yesterday, I was listening. He came out yesterday, he was he's saying that if you want to send message to what is the name of that guy? Peter. Why can't you, if usually you want to do something? Peter is with Nigeria with you, right? It's in Nigeria there. Why can't you, even though you know in Facebook or YouTube channel, why can't you tag yourself and send a message? Yes, tag yourself and send the message. They don't know what they are doing. Those are the those are the problem of the country. Most of they are the problem of the country. A modern young man like that guy is not up to 50 years, I believe. The way I look at him, but look at what he's doing. Because of your infrastructure, your self-interest, you are supporting bad thing. Even though you are supporting bad thing, why can't you hide yourself somewhere? That you come outside to disgrace yourself. You can never support APC. You don't look foolish or stupid. Yeah, because nothing you cannot tell me something. Are you kidding me?
All right. My brother Abdul Malik. Sorry. Siame, Nigeria want you stressed person.
Naija watch don't come. Oh. Congratulations. You don't come. Narrow escape. I know say you go come now.
No. We don't win one. But Nigeria extra time day now.
Extra time, I know. They put the update here. They listen to us.
Yeah, Arsenal destroyed
Arsenal
Chelsea.
play well. Now. Arsenal play very well.
But
that's not the issue.
Narrow escape. They rob Chelsea. Now just one.
Nigeria is having problem with their midfield.
3-2. Arsenal from 3-1.
We are playing well. Just that I don't know, man. This extra time now is giving me fear already, man.
Be a problem because the substitution there. I don't like them.
Mr. Blampata, Nigeria don't play midfield, but they are playing counter attack.
But you know, say now from midfield they develop.
When I don't see the Ghanaian referee is favoring the Moroccans. You know, it's very sad.
Nigeria will win because of that counter attack. They will win.
Mr. Evis, leave. I don't see anything like Robin for that referee. Leave him, I beg. And so we'll not talk about.
More continue now. You know, make we round up the show now. I'm gonna go watch the final. Bill, now once they continue to talk. Might round up the show now.
Before you round up, make I put out for everybody.
I have 1 minute decision, I beg.
Make I put out for everybody in mind. If the only solution is two, is either we have a constitution, and the second one is either we break up.
All right.
That's for us to have peace. Thank you.
Thank you, everybody. I really want to appreciate all of you that kept the platform going. You know, God bless you all, my people. As you all know that this cannot be done without a collective effort, and you all have always been doing this. Thank you very much, Mr. Alabo. Thank you, Black Panther, Abdul Malik, Mr. Odua, Mother Patricia. Give us a mandate. I appreciate you all, my people. I can see some of you were trying to call in. Unfortunately, I did watch football. I love EP calls, but still, tomorrow is another day. Appreciate you all. And I want to thank Seven Girl Mede. Thanks for the super chat earlier on. And those of you on the comment section, thank you very much. My mother for Mommy Diaspora. Thank you, Abu Azi. I appreciate you, my brother. And thank you, everyone right there. Lady Gina, thank you very much. My mother Peggy Modi. Thank you, Michael Organemaro, Desmond, and many others. Thank you very much, my people. Yes, we've come to the end of this broadcast right now. Let's see tomorrow again. We'll talk about the football tomorrow. Let's see how it goes, the final extra time. And people, have a good night. And bye for now.